Nice.
And
There it
you're
is.
live.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Trapped in the Mists, a Curse of Strahd tale, here on the RPG Storytelling Twitch, YouTube, and channels and Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
Question mark. What is this? We're streaming live on Facebook. Ooh, fancy. Look at us. Mid 2000s. Let's go. Um, it will never not be funny to me. However, thank you to everyone who is joining us live here with us on our broadcasts. It means a lot that you guys make time and come and check in with us. I appreciate it. If you are catching us on the VODs, that's okay. I suppose. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you guys watching there too. It's just not always in the schedule, and I appreciate that, and I recognize that, and it's okay with me. I've given you permission. That's fine. If you are trying to go, if you're on the VODs and you're trying to find the lives, or vice versa, try to go from the lives back to the VODs to clip something, or watch your favorite clip again, or find something. I don't know. Maybe you guys are making a wiki. Who knows? And you're having trouble finding one way or the other, rpgstorytelling.com is going to be your best bet. That'll get you the link tree to everywhere that we are. It'll be, we got a couple of extra stuff on there too. We got a Patreon link there. If you want some behind the scenes content. Ooh, what? Yes, we got behind the scenes stuff. It also gets you some, I almost want to call it like blog articles, but like web articles of D&D 2024 stuff, of D&D things in general, like for like if you're doing anything DM related or as a player, get to know some things, get to do some research, figure things out for character creation, all of that fun stuff. And then, like I said, if you want to join our Patreon, you get behind the scenes stuff. I know that there's Sarah's working on some language primers, more than just a couple of words here and there. It sounds like grammar. It sounds like conjugation of verbs. It sounds like the whole 9 yards. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I have taken a peek because I get inside access, and I can confirm it is good stuff. Ah, boy, oh boy. Sarah, what else did I miss?
Let's see. So for the Patreon side of things, we've got the Draconic Language Primer, which is called The Living Tongue of Dragons, which is not just alphabet, not just dictionary. It is full how to read, write, and speak the entire Draconic language. Granted, it's a made-up version of a Draconic language because dragons are fantasy.
All languages are made up.
According to
debatable with the dragon comment too.
Yes. See, I'm also working on a full guide for world building. It is system agnostic, meaning you can use it for any system. It's not just for Myths of Gaia or not just for D&D. It's for any system to help you create your own TTRPG campaign settings and worlds. And that's on top of all of the Myths of Gaia stuff that we're working on getting published and everything too. Then over on our store, we've got a few new items. We've got candles, we've got some new stickers, we've got a set of t-shirts that are, they say player, adventurer, champions, and then legend beyond the dragon's tail. So it's got our little logo in there. So that's just a text with a couple of icons along the side. And then we've also, I just finished this a few days ago. We actually have a full official seal for the Lyceum of the Ancients that you can get on t-shirts and stickers and coasters, and I'm working on putting it on even more things. I'm also working on developing official seals for Myths of Gaia as a whole, for the Council of Emeralds, for the Talon Syndicate, the Bannerhawks, let's see, the League of the Arcane, and then even one for Zena herself. So we're going to have a whole bunch of new official logos.
Very
Is there one?
nice.
Is there one for the Promethean Guard?
Um, not yet, but we'll figure something out.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. Well, let's look at what's going on around the table. So let's dive back in and immerse ourselves once again in our little tabletop world and return to the land of Barovia, where there is no sun and whose skies are always overcast by the thick clouds of the mists. As it is now, so has it been for decades, centuries passing as has each before it. The people here are born, they live, and they die, and some even find themselves unlucky enough to live through another turning of the cycle, when the mists and the shadowy creatures that inhabit them deem it time to wake the Count from his slumber, and capture souls from beyond their borders to entertain and torture the denizens here. And this is where our story continues. Gawain, dun 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 dun, what happened last time?
Okay, so excuse me. Last time we started the session, excuse me, with our conversation with Leo Delisnia, who had taken refuge in. We were in the Tome of Strahd, I believe chapter 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there is apparently or was at one point. We haven't confirmed that it still exists, but there was at one point a monastery of essentially silent monks in the mountains that were guarding important, dangerous knowledge. That is north of Lake Baratok, actually close to where the werewolves' territory are. The Stroyanoviches and Tornescu's, that is. We learned that Leo Delisnia was a member of the Balversi, which is like the Brotherhood of Assassins, I think is what you said it translated to. But basically, Strahd made moves on a married woman back home. That married woman's husband decided that he did not like that and that Strahd needed to die for it. And so Leo was hired. We learned that the Sun Sword belonged to Sergei, that it has its own crystal blade. We eventually, through some diplomacy and just general persuasion, we were able to convince him that if at least there were like two possibilities. One, we were telling the truth. Two, he's crazy. So, kind of in some of them, there was no downside. We made a plan to attack Strahd in a cabin that he was staying in, that Leo was staying in, that had an anti-magic field. Ned got branded as he got a ceremonial dagger of the Balversi.
On my left titty.
Yep, on his left titty.
Yep.
We that down left titty. Right.
Oh yeah, it was the titty because Leo had it on his on the backside of his armpit.
No, it was right here. It was like right
Same
on his
place.
left side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But we went back down the mountain, found Strahd, convinced him that we had found Leo, and said that, and I believe Ned said very specifically that he knew he wanted him to engage him himself. He wanted to be there. And so we made our way up there, and through a very poorly conceived ambush, we started combat against Strahd as he opened the door, and we all just immediately turned and just started fucking wailing on him. But we learned that, unfortunately, he is immune to non-magical damage. We were in an anti-magic field.
Oh, once he turns into mist, immune to non-magical damage.
Okay. Yeah. So that was fun. we learned that afterwards, the Leo was hunted down, eventually by Strahd, and he was turned into a vampire, where uh, he was then turned into a vampire, yeah, and put in a coffin to starve to death as a vampire, like to shrivel up and become like I can't remember that one random vampire in Ludmilla's tower. The yeah. But we
I don't think that vampire had a name.
He hasn't
Or
been
just-
resuscitated yet.
Just the dead
you
vampire.
told us you told us the name. I
Did I?
just don't. Yeah, I just don't want to. If you could tell me what session that was, then I could immediately tell you. But that's a lot of notes.
It's a while ago.
Misty was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, geez. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff here. But yes, I'll find that later. We determined that we should scry or ask Lady Wachter as to the location of Leo's corpse, which has at this point assuredly gone tribbled and is inactive. But that could be a potential ally on our side that would really piss Strahd off.
Sorry, what was that last part you said?
Because it would really piss Strahd off.
No, before that. What would piss him off?
Oh, reviving Leo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah. I was also...
didn't necessarily kill him. He's just dormant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we learned... for the voice box of... we left the book. Ned tended to his left titty. We had a group discussion. We determined that the voice box for the Tatiana meat robot is the voice box will take 4 hours, but for every 8 hours that Ivor spends on it, has a better chance to succeed.
Yes. So I'm
Um,
gonna be working on that. Any chance I get.
We then talked to Esmeralda and Van Richten. We got it was I think it was 750 gold pieces that we took out for Van Richten to construct himself a new leg, as he is still fucking missing that shit. We before Esmeralda went out to go shopping for all those materials, Gawain kind of, asked her what he thought was a very simple question, but apparently is Riz. But just asked her what her last name was, which is apparently Davnir. Yeah, that's how you say it? Davnir?
Dovnir, yeah.
Okay.
Davnia.
It's D'Avenir, right? Okay. Yeah.
Don't we have that in chat? Hold on.
We might.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere.
Apparently, because I remember I got a nat 20 insight check, and something embarrassed Esmeralda about 3/4 of the way through the conversation, and she blushed and kind of exited stage left. I have a theory. We'll find out. Esmeralda goes off lake shopping. We go to the Blue Water Inn where we see Erwin Mardikov. He is tending the bar, and we find Ariadne here. We got our spell scrolls that we had bought to obfuscate the plan. The scouts returned from their scan of the city, and they only hit 4. They only pinged 4, which led us to believe that there's
So
no...
there were only 4 scrolls.
Oh, how many did they not ping any
They
undead?
didn't ping anything.
Oh, fuck.
Remember the
Okay.
spell that you realize?
No. I thought he didn't. Yeah, but I thought he didn't get everyone every day. But no, apparently he's been busy. Because if you cast that spell on the same person every day for like a month, it becomes permanent until dispelled. So he would have to do it over the last 30 days, which is wild. Because this game's taken like over. This game has taken place over like 3.5 months.
Riss, I see you like face palming over there. So hey, I'm sure that you know
I'm
what
not
spell we're
face palming
talking
to
about.
that. I'm
Yeah, I know.
not face palming to that.
I know you know what spell we're talking about. Of course, Nistral's magic aura.
Yeah. We had the realization that Nistel's magical aura was used to obfuscate apparently all of them, and we pinged not a damn thing, which means they had to be like registered as like giants or something
This is
dumb.
not in the book.
Because
No,
how
this
else
is
would they-
this is out in Vallaki. This is like in the
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Yeah.
We figured out they're using Nistel's magic aura. Why
real
aren't they
life.
pinging on what?
So the plan was to send out a bunch of the Keepers of the Feather in Raven form to
Right.
fly around and detect where the undead were, because he's doing something, and it's been
Right.
way too long. And it came back with zilch.
With the
Which
tech
was
evil and
argu-
good, by the way, just so specify why
Oh, yes.
they're detecting
Oh,
it.
then they can just be humanoids.
It could be exactly. It could be literally anything other than undead or
Undead.
anything else that would ping on there.
Yeah.
But
There's
I
a lot.
use
There's a lot of
giants as, like-
options. Like a humanoid, and most identification spells don't ping humanoids because usually the players are humanoids, and therefore when you use those spells, you don't want to be pinging your party members.
Right. I don't think Dalton meant they were literally detecting as giants. He just meant that they
No,
were not
yeah.
detecting as whatever.
Yeah.
Which is the real point here.
yeah.
Um.
But yeah, we figured that shit out.
Did they use it enough to make it permanent? Is that what we said? We don't
at
know.
this point, it's unclear.
Are they recasting? I think it has to be done for a year, right?
30
a month.
days.
Oh, 30 days. Okay, sorry. Teleportation Circle is a year. Nissel
Yeah.
Magic Aura is 30 days, so. Love that.
Yep.
Good
So-
news. I think it can be dispelled, even if it's been done enough
it
that it
can.
stays.
Yeah.
It's just that
regardless,
it's going to
yeah.
dispel that on everybody.
Lasts
Don't
until
ask
dispelled.
why I know that.
That's just that's just a lot of dispels on potentially random targets. Like we
It's
would
not
know.
really worth it.
Yeah, by the time we would know because they are attacking people, kind of too late to dispel that shit. We
Yeah,
might
it's
as well
too
just
late.
fucking
So
kill
yeah, I was thinking more if they had hit like the big players with it. Not that it'll stop them from casting it in the future, but it will undo their hard work. And that's a spiteful move I like.
Oh, so you're just
Um,
being petty at this point.
I'm all for being petty.
And that has a whole petty plan that involves like necromancy. So like, let's come on.
I'm down for a little necromancy.
We're already doing it.
It's the
Oh
silver
yeah, yeah.
flesh suit.
It is done. We just have to make a voice box, and then Ivor has to fix a Roomba to put inside of it.
All right, so what is that?
Cool.
1, 2, 3
Love that.
stops. So that...
Sorry, did I interrupt the thing? Continue. Finish story time.
It's all good. We pick up at the Blue Water Inn right then.
Okay,
That was the
cool.
last thing. The realization was the last thing
Yeah.
that happened. Of like, they're here and we don't even know about them. And that is and that's where we pick up in the Blue Water Inn with the revelation that Strahd's been a step ahead here. Okay. You sort of Ariadne's still behind Yana, just sort of like digging into those lats right between the shoulder blades.
Feels good.
Okay, I have a question, and if it's insensitive, you can tell me that. Does your leg like shake when she's like giving you like a back rub?
No. Only belly rubs.
It's a back rub, not scritches.
Only belly rubs. Okay, got it.
Or, other specific
Uh-huh.
things.
No, then
That's
all
good.
of me shakes.
Wow. That just threw me all the way off, Dalton. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my, between you and Casey. Take turns.
Gotta keep you on
DM,
your toes.
You do
Yeah,
something, that's for sure.
what time is it?
Oh, first thing in the morning, like 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, so that queen bed that we got you for Gwen, well spent.
Hmm?
But yes, your families are here.
Mhm.
They are presumably getting ready for the day, getting things started, and maybe having breakfast. The keepers are in the area. The other thing, Van Richten, during that conversation, Van Richten told you a little bit more information about what he was looking for. A splinter order that sort of like were like a sister order to the Order of the Blood Mage.
Yes, sorry, forgot about those. The Blood Knights.
The Blood Knights, yes. Who gosh, what was he looking for with them? To remind me what you guys know. Did he tell you what he was looking for?
I
Don't remember.
Because he heard rumors about he was there because he had heard rumors about some stuff. Well, regardless, I guess it's a moot point. If I didn't tell you, he would have told you that he was looking for. They were rumored to have something to be able to either lock Strahd in place or prevent him from going somewhere, regardless of whose place it was. Like, even beyond the you must have permission to enter situation. Presumably they could ward an area against Strahd and he wouldn't be able to come in. And you're reminded of the forbidden spell in the last chapter of the Tome of Strahd, which Riss, if you consult your tome, it has been updated with the last few chapters. You now can cast. Once it's
There's a
updated,
whole list. Oh boy,
Yeah.
okay.
The most recent one is you can cast Forbiddance once per day.
I don't see that on my list.
Try deleting it and bringing it back. That might be the way to do it. Because I updated it, but I don't know. These are dumb. These things are dumb sometimes.
Okay.
Steven, every time I get close to completing the missions we have now to complete the game, you add more side quests.
Hey,
That was
just
also
more
brought up.
fun.
I like side quests, but I also want to get to the next campaign eventually.
No. Side quests.
We will 100% Barovia. It is
We
known.
are, but he keeps adding percentages.
I did. Moving goalposts. Yep.
Okay. I will equip it and then I will attune to it again. I can now cast Forbiddance.
You can.
Cool. Love that.
So wait, what else do we know about the sister tribe? Or whatever it is?
Not a whole lot. They were more military themed. They were commissioned by the same minor deity who had organized the Blood Mages. The Blood Knights were, like I said, much more militarily minded and focused. Kind of Eldritch Knight vibes from what Van Richten was able to sort of piece together.
What's this group called?
The Order of the Blood Knights.
And does Yana specifically know anything about this?
No.
Nope.
three honest people.
Asking them about it, they are unfamiliar with it.
Did Van Richten make this up?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Maybe.
Wait. Riss. Do you have that one spell? Fuck. I think you cast
that's
it
a pretty
before.
good spell.
I'm gonna need more information than that.
Legend lore.
Yana has that spell.
Legend lore.
I don't have legend lore.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
shit. That would be very useful.
Okay,
That
that spell is
is-
so niche that no one would have it.
that is Vos. Vos has legend lore. Crossing,
uses
crossing,
Fuck out of legend lore.
crossing the streams. Because you know that's a great thing. Is I had two characters with 3-letter names,
Uh-huh.
and an
Right.
S and have a vowel in the middle, and they're both spellcasters.
Gonna have to
Those
teach
are
you
the best.
4-letter words.
The best decision
Very
I've
they
ever
them
made.
coded.
What you say? Very what coded?
Very they them coded.
They're
Consonant
both
vowel S.
gender non-conforming, so
Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing. I'm just saying that 3-letter names are very they them coded.
Why is that? Oh my god, that is true.
Vos is gender fluid and Riss is agender. So
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wait, I thought that were AROS.
Yeah.
Vos
top.
is Aero.
Okay.
Riss is
Oh,
undecided.
that's right. That's right.
Probably
Nobody asked
like
if Riss is the-
lesbian-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Something
Alright.
along those lines.
But yes, as you stand in the Blue Water Inn, Barovia is yours. What do you what's on your radar? Where are you going? Also, just as a reminder, in case anyone somehow forgot, the shrines of the Fanes are out there waiting to be reconsecrated.
Uh-huh.
That's what we want to do, but you keep adding side quests every time we're about to approach it.
Mm-hmm. Listen, it's a living world. Stuff happens.
I'm just saying, why are you reminding us of the thing we've been trying to do for years? It would have been done already.
Has it been? Oh god, it has been years.
Yeah, it's been what? Geez, we started in 2023.
But
think we
138
did.
sessions.
Yeah.
140 is as of
140.
today.
Yep.
And I joined in like what, halfway through?
Something like that. No. A third through.
Oh yeah, you were earlier. Ritz was about halfway.
Yeah.
I was a little bit. I could actually tell you the date. Hold on. Let me find my notebook. Oh.
Okay.
I can tell you the date that Risk came out as undead to their parents.
All right. In any case, focusing
Mom
back
and
on
Dad,
this.
I'm dead.
So now I think we have 3 main things we're doing aside from obviously getting rid of Strahd. Reconsecrating the Fane stuff.
Mhm.
Potentially looking into the sister group of Eldritch Knight, whatever, that may or may not exist. And 3 is recovering Leo. Is there anything else we're missing, and what order we want to do this in? I kind of feel like the consecrating the Fanes thing should be last.
I would say, are we putting consecrating the Fanes off for doing these things?
I feel like we should do the other 2 things first, because I feel like the trigger for Strahd doing his vampire bullshit is him knowing we're going to do that.
I was gonna say, also, is this mean we're just giving up on protecting Vlad? Because I thought that's what we were doing next.
No, we are.
Okay.
But as far as I understand, that's going to happen as soon as like we decide to like actually go for these consecration things. And we already
Okay.
spoke with several parties involved, like including Van Richten about like, hey, here's what's going on. We need you to stay here in Vallaki when we do this stuff and just be vigilant. But I don't think Strahd's gonna attack it while we're actively here. Because his whole point is to do it when we're gone so that we feel like shit about it.
Right. Honestly, I kind of want to go do Leo first.
Yeah, I think that's the better move.
Yeah, I think so.
Something that we could DM, remind me where Ludmilla and I are at with the vampire cure. The vampirism cure?
I believe. Let me double check. But I believe.
There are like 8 hours left.
No, it's not a time thing.
While he looks into that, just so you're caught up, Lynn. We know that
like
Leo is buried in a mausoleum that's close to Valaki somewhere. We don't have a pinpoint location. When we spoke to Van Richten, he said he was in a mausoleum, looking specifically for like that sister tribe or whatever, but didn't find him there. So he asked him, "Hey, what mausoleum were you at?" Just so we can go check it out. Alternatively, we can just simply ask Lady Walker, "Hey, do you know anything about this mausoleum?" Because it was her ancestor who helped put Leo there. So you
I
kind of
have a-
have like two avenues. So I think we might as well ask Lady Walker.
I have a third.
What's that?
Well, because we have the globe that we used last night, we can use it again. And you have that knife as a focus, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know if it counts as a dream knife, but we can find out.
I mean, fucking magic. Who knows?
I mean, he's still technically alive.
No, I meant that I don't know if the dream knife counts as a focus if it's technically not the real knife, but I don't know.
Can't hurt.
Definitely couldn't hurt.
I was literally just thinking it would be great to have a cleric find person or locate creature or whatever it is.
Wait, don't we have a scroll of that? Or is it just locate object we have scrolls of?
We might have locate
Yeah.
object, which would also potentially do the thing if we're looking for the knife.
Yeah,
If
it
he
does,
has
but we
the
need to
knife
be
with him.
closer because locate object doesn't have a very large range.
It's like 1,000 feet. But I mean, if we just, depending on how long this spell lasts, if we just like spiral out from Valaki.
Yeah.
like
Okay, before we do that, just I have one question, Stephen.
Mhm.
In order for me to get the extra damage from the dagger, do I have to be showing the brand, or just has to be? I just have to be branded.
Just being branded.
Okay, cool. I'm not that I plan on using it a lot. But I'm just curious.
Mhm. Yes, as an official member of the Baal Vertzi Guild, Assassins Guild, your brand transcends time and space, and as long being a genuine member, the knife works extra. It does an extra 4d6 psychic damage.
Oh, it's 4d6, not 44. Okay, cool. And then it doesn't have the returning property if I throw it, right?
No, it does not. It's not a magic. It's not a magic dagger in that way.
Yeah, it's technically not a magic dagger at all. It's kind of the tattoo that does it. I mean, the branding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we want to scry or what?
Oh,
Scry's a good thing. Before we leave, I have a thing, Mr. DM. As someone who for reasons has studied the use of Nistel's magic aura. When I cast Forbiddance, so what Nistel's magic aura does is it only masks the like typing to like identification spells. So let's say a cleric used Turn Undead would still work.
I thought it actually made it so spells don't affect it.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
I had to do some research for this.
let me triple check.
It only masks it for like identification spells, essentially.
It says spells and other magical effects that treat the target as though it was a creature of the chosen type. So it's effective. My understanding is that its whole typing changes.
Hold on.
This
It
is
might
my
have
understanding of the
changed.
spell too.
It might
'Cause
have
I remember
shifted it.
seeing so many videos on this spell.
Mm-hmm.
I had this because I had a creature that I needed to know if Turn Undead worked.
Yes, you're thinking. Yes, this is a change from the legacy. Divination spells reveal false information about it is the old version. Yes,
Interesting. Okay.
the new. It's a little bit beefier in the new one, I guess.
Beefier.
That's interesting. Okay.
To answer your question about Ludmilla, you guys have had some reasonable success, but you've hit a wall. It's everything is temporary, and they seem to return, like the subjects seem to return to life, for lack of a better phrase, before sinking back into undeath.
Okay. The point was, is I was thinking if we could potentially sweeten the deal for Leo with, hey, we're working on a cure for vampirism because I'm pretty sure he didn't want to be a vampire, right? Like this was a forceful, yeah, like, hey, help us, we will fix this for you. Um, Interesting. Now I'm mad because I was like, oh, I could just do forbiddance and then I could get rid of all of the vampires, but now I can't. Anyways, I'm gonna cast forbiddance before we leave anyways, because it's still a good idea to do that. They can't make any new vampires then. Um,
I,
Did I
for the
miss
life of
something?
me, cannot find what session you joined in.
Anyway,
Sorry.
do
I
we
gave you
want
the
to get to
date.
finding Leo?
Yeah. So are we going to scry?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we want to do this somewhere private so that we cannot be spied upon as we're
Yes.
spying?
After breakfast, yeah. Let's eat.
I think I already served breakfast this morning.
Yeah, let's eat, have our
Mhm.
fill, and then let's head out.
Right, I think we should probably do it at the church if we're not already there. No, we're not. But we should head back there and just do it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And you said it was what, 9 when we woke up?
It's about 9 now.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Mr.
just so you're
Piano.
aware, I have the non-detection spelled up. It lasts 8 hours.
Good to know. Thank you.
See, invisibility should have run out already because it's only,
Mhm.
an hour.
An hour. Yeah.
While they do the scry, can I be using that 10 minutes to do my ritual for forbiddance?
Yes.
Um,
Where are you casting that?
how? We're in the Blue Water Inn, right?
Oh, we were gonna go to the church to do scribe. But if you wanted in the Blue Water Inn, we can do that too.
I mean, I can be anywhere. I get to choose. I get to choose.
Right. My question is, what are you casting forbiddance on?
The lackey.
40. So Valaki's a little bit too big. 40,000 square feet of floor space is only a 200 by 200.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I get one free casting of it.
Yes. You can cast it. It's not on your spell list, but you may cast it once per day as a ritual.
Only as a ritual, so they can't use spell slots.
It's a ritual
Correct.
spell.
Yes, only as a ritual. There are some on there that don't have the ritual tag, but you can cast it as a ritual.
Mm-hmm. Through the book, yeah.
Through the book, yes.
And none of the spells of the book can be cast with a spell slot.
Correct.
Okay.
This is definitely a spell I should be taking regardless, though.
It's a cleric spell.
Is it?
I'm looking at it right now.
Damn. How unfortunate. Okay. Where are our parents, our families are at the Blue Water Inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Update. I'm casting it on the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
So
Now,
we're gonna go.
That 200 by 200 is roughly that block that they're on, so the whole block is secure.
My house is not on that block, but that's fine.
Two things about that. So one, it lasts a day.
Yeah.
But more importantly, two, if these things are walking around with nistles, whatever, it's not going to work on them.
You know what it will work on, though? Strahd.
I mean, I'm sure Strahd can be nistling.
I mean, true, but like, if he isn't, he won't. It won't work. So it's a level of protection that I'm willing to put on there just in case.
We're taking the 10 minutes anyways. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I get a free casting of it. Can I? This is gonna sound so weird. Can I do it like across the street and get Alexi's apartment in it?
Oh, yeah. Let me
Aw.
get you a...
Since
Care about
they're
your alter
across the
ego's
street from each other.
boyfriend.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say some shit.
It's not your boyfriend, it's your alter ego's boyfriend. You know, it's accurate.
I mean,
Do it
yeah.
from across the street was wild.
You're just a good wing person, all right?
I am a great wing person, thanks.
Wait, shit, there was a fourth mission here. We have the spells and everything, and I forget which one. It was like that magic something spell to give your alter ego their own body if they wanted it.
Oh right.
Oh, magic jar.
Yes.
So wait, wrist. You're gonna wrist roll cast this?
Yeah. Well, you guys are doing, unless you don't need me to do the scrying, right?
Hmm.
Okay,
Sure.
then I'll do this while you guys are scrying because it'll take
Okay,
the same
so
amount of time.
while you're doing that, at the same time, Ivor is just going to just and then begin doing detect magic. Just in case.
And
Absolutely.
honestly, DM, when I cast the spell, I'm just gonna choose all of them because that's an option.
Why not just all of them? That is
So,
a
God
correct answer.
forbid, Strahd has someone on payroll that's not undead.
If you choose Celestials, the Abbot will not be able to come to our aid.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
If you choose fiends, Ned's gonna have to leave. I'm joking, imagine.
The staff just like skitters off.
Do I?
Ooh, what are you gonna pick?
Fine, leave Celestials off. And then I'll obviously choose radiant damage. I am gonna say, should anybody make a new like vampire spawn and they don't have nistles on them, if they walk through that block, they are just gonna get obliterated, and I apologize for that.
Well, I guess I won't make one of those.
Right.
Like, just for DM to know. Like, that's 5d10 radiant damage just as soon as they walk in the area.
5d10?
Yeah. The other
Golly.
thing that the other reason that Forbiddance is probably going to be on Blue Water Inn from now on, no one can do planar travel at all. So no more ethereal plane listening in on shit.
Okay.
Like, that's not typing, that's just no. Like, you create a ward against magical travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space to a height of 30 feet above the floor. For the duration, creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals, such as those created by the gate spell, to enter the area. The spell proofs the area against planar travel, and therefore prevents creatures from accessing the area by way of astral, ethereal, Feywild, Shadowfell, or the plane shift spell. Like, flat out, it's like, I don't care if you've been nistled or not. No one gets to do this at all. So,
Steven, I love that face.
you gave me this spell. You
Suppose
gave
I'll
me
allow
this.
it.
Steven, what's the scry reveal?
Yes.
All right, scrying. Let me look at it. Let me pull it up. Scrying. Okay. Um,
Using the dagger as a focus to see if that helps.
and you are trying to scry on Leo specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you cast scrying from the globe of scrying, I suspect.
Oh, also, you have the brand on your titty, so if you cast the ritual, that might help.
I mean, yeah, using titty brands and daggers.
um,
That sounds like a restaurant.
But yes, we are using the globe.
using the globe of scrying, the ritual fails as there is no target. Leo is not considered a creature in his current state. You guys realize.
Mm.
Oh, Lady Walker it is.
Yep. All right.
Is
I'm
real
like,
quick, DM. Real quick. Is it because he's an object?
He would be considered, yeah, he's effectively a corpse.
Okay. Got it. Just
So
checking.
we could just locate Leo.
But he's an object.
No, if
Right,
we
we have
use
a locate
find
object spell.
objects, if
Oh,
we
okay.
use the locate object spell.
yeah. During that time, fuck it, Goyen was going to ritual cast Speak with Animals, just because everyone else was casting a ritual and he felt left out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
His is less arcane, a little more Disney princess.
Yeah, talk to the birds.
I only like the ravens.
It
Really the
only
ones
has
that are nice to
one
me.
ritual spell, and it's alarm. It's not that useful most of the time.
You have comprehend languages.
Is that ritual?
Yeah. For sure.
Why doesn't it appear on my ritual list?
Are you using the old version?
What spell?
Comprehend languages. I don't think it's ritual.
It's not. It's not a ritual spell.
Yeah, it's not.
20.
Maybe it used to be?
Nope.
No, I don't think it used to be or is.
Oh, let me
Nah.
DM while
That's
they're
weird
doing the like scrying
Not
and
as ritual.
things. Oh, can we scry?
We just did.
Did it not work?
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah, it
work
didn't
because
work.
they're an object, not a person.
stuff. Do we have to find Lady Walker to
Yeah.
keep more info?
I mean, it'd be the easiest way. We have a clue potentially at a mausoleum, but that could just be a random one. And Lady Walker might be another clue because it's her ancestor's mausoleum area.
DM,
Yeah.
tell me if this won't work. You can scry on a location.
Can, yes.
So if we just said Leo's mausoleum, would that work?
Potentially, it might not give you. It was. You guys do know that it's underground, so it may not give you like visual cues. The globe may appear down underground, and it would make it.
I mean,
difficult
it'd
to-
still give us information. Like I won't say no to any information. I say we give it a shot just to see what happens.
But I think
Maybe-
it's too late because we already used it.
How many times can the globe be used per day? Oh, just the once.
Oh, just the
That'll be a
once?
tomorrow thing.
I tried. I should have said something. I should have said something beforehand. That was on me. Apologies.
It's fine. None of us knew. So let's just head to Lady Walker's place.
Yep.
Because I feel like we need both pieces of the puzzle.
Although, typically speaking, where would she be at this time? And
I have scrying.
She's in the morning. She's probably at the old Reformation Center because that's the headquarters
okay, well,
for a lot of the stuff. So I think it's probably a safe bet to
so
go
if we
there,
don't want to bother her, we can also have Risk scry.
or send a message.
Okay, hold on. That's a lot of resist spell slots. What are we sending a message for?
If you don't want
say-
to use your spell slots, just go talk to Lady Walker. Like, let's
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
simplest thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, yo, where you at?
We can go talk to Lady Walker. That's fine. But also, Risk can scry. I just need to. Scrying is a ritual spell, is it?
I believe it is.
No, it's
No.
a 10-minute cast time, but it is not a ritual spell.
Okay. So I will
I need to read
prepare
the
it.
ritual list again because
I was actually looking
thought
at my
some of
spell
these
list to
were-
like prepare new spells. This works out wonderfully.
Okay. So if we think she's at that place, let's go.
Yeah, so going and checking in, poking your head in, the guards inform you that she's over at the town hall, but you are able to make your way over and poke your head in to her office. She welcomes you in. Please, yes, come in, come sit.
Yeah,
How can I be? What can they do for you? What brings you to my office?
Lady Walker, by any chance, are you aware of any mausoleums that your ancestors may have owned and or had near Valaki?
Can I give her a bardic inspiration?
Sure can.
All right. Can we have a? I say,
Yeah, and if you fail, let me know.
guide. You got one of you can
Kinda
guide.
set up.
Yeah, I will give her guidance. And I think that's Ivor saying he'll flash a genius her.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And that's plus
Oh.
5.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and mark it off.
She
Plus a
knows.
d6.
So.
Should she? And if she failed, it's a d6 as well.
I feel like the D6 should be used before the flash of genius if there's an option for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Honestly, it should because I already gave the bardic.
And the D4 should have been used as well for the guidance.
Yep, all of the.
How low did you roll? God damn.
Rolled a 2.
Oh.
Golly.
Um,
Can her
8,
familiar
9,
give the help
11.
action?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She thinks for a second. I don't. And then she pauses. There was years ago. When I was a little girl. I found some old a box of old poetry from my I don't know how many greats grandmother, Lovina. There was a poem that spoke about it at length. I don't know it off the top of my head, but you are welcome to. I will send I will send word, and my sons will be expecting you. They will take you up so you can review the information.
Is this does Riss know what poem she's talking about?
No.
Cool.
I mean, why would she? Why would they?
Oh, because Riss studied Barovian history.
Oh
But
no,
it might be like a more personal thing.
I mean, like
though.
a personal
is like
poem,
a-
I thought.
Oh, okay. My
Yes,
bad.
yes.
Apologies. I was looking at something and tuned back in. That's my bad.
That's okay. So yeah, unless there was anything else to be done here in the town hall, you guys then bounce over to Wachter House, where the older son greets you at the door. Mother mentioned that you guys would be arriving soon. Please come this way. We are gathering the paperwork for you. And a small, basically like a shoebox, is brought down for you guys to start rifling through. It is a familiar box to Yana, Gawain, Ned. I don't think Ivor went in there, but this is the box where you guys found the love letter to Vasily von Holtz from Lovina Wachter. Which, just for everyone's edification, Valaki, let me find that letter once again. Wachter House. This is where the cats were, the room of the cats. You guys will remember so long ago.
The library.
The library. Yep. Okay, let me find that again.
Ivor was not there.
Well, Ivor had just gotten there.
It was like right after.
Exactly. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Was it in there? Oh wait, I'm probably thinking of like one of the expansions. I thought it was an actual thing. Huh, that's annoying. Anyway, but yes, it was a love letter between Lovina and Vasily von Holtz, or from Vasily to Lovina, one of the two. As you're paging through, there is an old like sketching of Vasily, who looks exactly like Vasily, and Sergei and Strahd's visage and all of the things, as well as a sketching of someone who looks strikingly similar to Lady Wachter. The styles, hairstyles, clothing styles are very outdated. But it seems that the Wachter genes run strong in Fiona. Eventually you guys do come upon the poem that she discussed. And I'll post it in chat for you guys. And it's unnamed. Just scrawled in a very script handwriting. I walked where still waters swallow the sky, where reeds keep counsel and herons don't cry. The lake holds its breath in a cradle of stone, and I, unafraid, go there alone. Past 3 leaning pines that claw at the air, where roots clutch the earth like a penitent's prayer. A path half forgotten bends out of sight. Follow its shadow, not where it is bright. There lies a hollow the sun cannot claim, marked not by honor, nor wreath, nor by name. No chisel sang there, no mourners wept. Only the earth knows the secret it kept. Beneath a split boulder, veined white as bone, where moss veils the crack like a widow's green shroud, steps spiral downward through silence and loam. I never spoke, though I often bowed. He lies where the water forgets how to flow, where roots drink deep of the things below. Let him be king of that narrow domain, dust in his glory, still in his reign. I go there in quiet, in triumph, in peace, to witness an ending that will not release. For though he is buried, and though I have won, the earth remembers what he has done. And I will post that in Storytime.
Why is he in the middle of the earth?
He was buried.
I
Luckily,
mean,
we have
he
2
does
earthbenders.
claim the land, and if you were one with the land, you gotta be in the middle of it. But why has he gotta be in a bit of... Oh, why has he gotta be in a big-ass hole?
DM, could you pin that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing it now. God damn it. I don't want to go in a big dark hole.
Here, wait, so...
Is this so? This is our like clue.
Yes. This will get you in the ballpark of where it is.
Okay.
Perhaps
Can
some
we
of
do
these
some side quests?
This is a
perhaps some
side
of
quest.
these-
All
this
right,
is a side
Dalton.
quest.
Let's. We've got 3 questions.
Why Dalton
Oh.
specifically? What's going on?
Because Dalton knows what I'm trying to do with Commune, and so does Steven.
Oh no. Okay.
I actually don't know what you were trying to do. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, wait,
Well,
did you...
I'm a little confused.
Oh, we can
Remember
always
what we
ask Lady
did?
Walker's ancestor.
When the DDs went to
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is it in here? Is it here? Is it
Oh,
like
yeah.
where we're
Yeah.
gonna do it on the map?
as I realized I was like, oh, I have Commune through the tome.
Oh, that's right, commune. Okay, sorry, I thought it was a different spell.
Yeah, how does commune work? Let me look it up.
I get 3 questions. I contact a deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. You must ask questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question. And then there's warnings that like divine beings aren't always omniscient, yada yada, but we could get some interesting information.
Well, we could
Who are we
ask.
contacting?
I haven't decided yet. I will figure that out. Unless it's like a specific person through the Tome of Strahd. Because it's through the tome?
Be so fucked if it goes to Strahd.
If it goes through like the memory of Strahd?
That'd be funny.
Isn't that what the unseen servant is?
Unseen servant is is in the form of Strahd. Yes.
So like, does it go to like? Is this like some Tom Riddle shit? Like you talk to like the like memory that's in the diary?
That would be fun.
Well, if we're trying to narrow it down from the poem,
Yeah.
it's got to be in one of the lakes, so we can tell that much. I guess we could ask, like, is it close to this lake? But that uses up a lot of questions, so I don't know.
Where reeds keep counsel and hearts won't cry. Explaining vines that here.
Damn it, Steven. Next time there's a shorter poem.
I will tell ChatGPT to make it 3 stanzas.
How many lakes are there in Barovia? It's Baratok, Zarvich.
Can you put us on the map? The big map, not the Blacky map.
Okay. Yeah, there's also, what's that, Luna Lake?
Do we know who wrote this poem?
This was Lovina.
Yeah.
What map?
It's gotta be close. It's gotta be either Baratok or Zarvich, because like
It's got to be.
they'd want to keep it somewhere close-ish.
Might be a dumb question, but is whitestone specifically rare here? Or is it like, oh, there's a shit ton of stone that's white?
It stands out, especially the way that it's to be called out like this would be a notable feature.
Is there any lake that's known for having whitestone?
No, not known for it specifically.
And I'm assuming in our travels we have yet to see.
You haven't seen this one. You have seen some whites. Actually, no. Yeah, you guys have been moving around enough. Lake Zarvich has its fair share of whitestone.
And it probably is Lake Zarvich because we assumed that it was also close to Vallaki anyway.
Yeah. Well, the only reason it could be Baratok is because that's like close-ish to where the mountain, like where the order of the Silent Brotherhood was. So
The water forgets how to flow. Is there a place of stagnant water?
It'd have to be like over here, right? Because of where the inlets are. Like somewhere on like
I would say
this
it's
side.
over here.
Right, that's where I was thinking that. I was like, does that count as a lake down there?
Because if it says the water doesn't flow, the water wouldn't flow here since it doesn't have anywhere to go afterwards, correct? Maybe?
Do we count that as near Vallaki though? I know near Vallaki is relative.
You're right.
So okay, so this is what I'm thinking. We cast commune with whoever ends up being on the other side. The first question is the mausoleum in or near Lake Zarvich? And we go from there once we get a yes or a no.
Sounds good.
sorry, say that one more time. Question?
is the mausoleum where Leo rests in or near Lake Zarovich.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Actually,
Um,
hold on. Going back, I don't know, because in order for it to be here, it would have to be at the mouth. If we're being quite literal, because it says it's by three living pine trees, and the trees are in this area, but there's water flowing there as well.
I'm also
Hmm.
I know that this is probably that all of the information is still probably semi-accurate. I'm not trusting the pine tree thing because I don't know when this was written.
True. Trees do be dying.
And trees do be dying and falling over. I'm more worried about all of the rock notations, like the white rock. That's probably still the same.
People smoke that, though. You gotta be careful.
What about this area down here? The, the larger lake down there.
See, that's even farther from Valaki.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
My
no water
gut-
runs into it.
Possibility.
Water runs out of it.
Yeah, yeah. My gut feeling, my gut feeling is that it's Lake Zarovich. Especially now that we know, and we've traveled around Lake Zarovich a bit, and we know that there's some white stone around Lake Zarovich.
Mm-hmm.
My gut feeling is it's down on somewhere near this southern edge of Lake Zarovich, because would be where the water would be stagnant. Based on
And
these inlets, the water would go like this, like
and
any currents, because this is the outlet, right?
Correct.
So like my
um,
guess is in this area.
Steven, can you remind me the
Mhm.
mausoleum that Von Richten marked for us? Where's that?
That is
Under
close to
Valaki?
Valaki. So on this map, it would be like here, right at the tree line down by the city.
What mausoleum is that?
The Blood Knights.
Well, he didn't confirm that it was the Blood Knights. He was looking for them there.
Oh
Who are
yes,
the
that's where
Blood
he was
Knights?
looking. They're the ones who have the who may have the Strahd warding specifically.
Is that another side quest? Was that one of the side quests?
Yes,
It is.
Yes, there's the Van Richten Mausoleum. There's the Leo Mausoleum, and then there's the main quest of the Fanes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I told Steven not to give us more. And
Sure
you know he
did.
always listens to me.
Listen, I was just
No
confused. I was like,
uncertain
it's definitely not confusing that our two current side quests are both mausoleums.
Yeah, definitely not.
But if they had the Strahd wording specifically, I highly doubt Leo would be in there because I'm guessing the Strahd wordings are probably centered around undead or vampirism, and if Leo's a vampire,
Well, it doesn't mean they're active. It just means it's the ability to do how the secret to how to do it is there.
great, yes, no, for sure.
But yeah, if it's the same one, wow, that'd be amazing.
That
Two
would be
one.
amazing. But my thing is, I say we search this area. I think it's like
All right. So
here-ish.
unless anybody else gleaned anything else from that poem, I certainly didn't. I'm not good at this shit. Let's just cast commune and see what we get.
Okay.
Okay, so you cast Commune. Remind me where you are when you're doing this. Are you like at the church?
I assume that we would do this. Wait, yeah. I assume we would do this while we're still at the church, like kind of right at or where we found the poem.
Oh yes, in Lady Walker's house. Okay.
I
So we're
don't
doing
think she would
we're
mind
casting
us.
commune in Lady Walker's house. All right.
I don't think she'd mind. I don't see why she would.
We might be being watched.
Now you do have to take the tome out and use it as as part of the ritual.
Yeah,
Then
I
maybe
have
we go back to
non-detection
Blue
up
Water
still,
Inn.
but I just
Then
figured
maybe
the extra layer the protection from the church would be nice.
Yeah.
I
think
was
the
thinking
church is
Blue
better
Water
bet.
Inn because no planar travel.
Mm.
And if we
Can
have non-detection up, they can't scry.
But if Forbidden is in that area, then can an extra planar thing contact us? If it's
They
on
just
that
can't
list.
teleport. I don't see why contacting another being is. There's nothing about contacting or sending or anything like that. It's just no teleportation and no
Mm.
planar travel.
I mean, whatever. As long as we're somewhere protected, I really don't care where. But yes, around me, I don't know how many hours we have left, but it's certainly enough. Non-detection is still present.
I say we go back to the Blue Water Inn and then, because what I was thinking is we cast Commune and then I cast Scry on the location and just see what I can see. If it works, see what I can see, because then we can get some information about like what the state the tomb is like.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
And then
sounds
we
good.
go. So we go back to Blue Water Inn,
Blue Water Inn, cast Commune.
and I'll cast Commune out of the.
Last question. Are you trying to do it privately, or are you just doing it in the main area?
I would go back to like, honestly, probably my parents' room or one
Okay.
of the family rooms.
That's reasonable. Okay.
And
Yeah, easy enough.
not to be mean, but I would probably kick them out and be like, "Hey, we need some privacy."
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should be your family then. You shouldn't be kicking someone else's family out.
I mean,
Fair.
Gertruda
send them
is
to say-
happy to go do something else.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, cool.
Um,
I'll kick Gertruda out. Gertruda lived in my house for several months. Or
And,
like for like a month.
and I give her 5 gold for wine or whatever.
Thank you. I'll be back.
I make a very low-key comment about how understaffed the kitchen is today, just because they're booming with business while Mary's around, just to try to see if I can get her to like come out of the room and go help.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right, you rolled a nat 1 last time. Don't fuck me.
Can I go send?
Wait, does that count as a
Caesar out to
persuasion
help
check if
also?
it's not actually him asking her to do it and it's him like, just trying to just say something offhand that would convince her?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
suggestive.
that's how I roll it.
Make a suggestion check.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 22.
22. Oh, well, maybe I suppose they have been very nice to put this up. Maybe I see if there's anything I can do to help out. I will be downstairs.
Don't drink on the job.
I don't. I am not my daughter.
Oh wait, that's Mary?
Yes.
I thought you were talking to Gertrude. Never mind.
No, Gertrude is gone, and we're getting married downstairs.
Yeah. This was just to get Mary out of the room and
Are
you
they
know,
in
doing
separate
something.
rooms?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
We
I thought
were only
got
able
them
to
2
secure
rooms.
2 rooms. Yes, 2 rooms. One for them and one for your family.
That's true. That's true.
But yes, with a room to yourself, you set up the tome with non-detection and forbidden, so no eyes, nothing, zilch.
I mean, if we wanted to be really paranoid, we could do rope trip on top of that, but I don't think we need to.
I
Or
mean,
detect
once
magic
you- I can
or
set it
see
up.
invisibility. Just to like be triple sure. Just depends on how much time we want to take.
I think we're fine.
Right.
Okay.
So, laying the tome out, you begin to incant and go run through the ritual, perform the ritual. The book flips open itself to... What chapter was that?
I don't know. Hold on.
Uh,
8 or 9?
Unholy Communion, chapter 5. It flips open to chapter 5, which the Unholy Communion, you would know, is the chapter where you guys went on a speed run chasing Strahd through the Amber Temple as he goes to free Vampire. The pages flip open, and the words on the page almost pulse with power as you begin to cast this commune ritual. After the minute, the shadows in the room darken. You contact a deity or divine proxy. I suppose you get to name them.
Name generator.
At this point, you get to, if you had a choice, who would you be reaching out to?
great fucking question.
Beyonce.
Whom's?
Yes,
That's the baby I'd choose.
the great master bard Beyonce.
Mm.
I mean,
feel like you'd steer us
party
right.
input. I don't. Risk doesn't have anyone specific. I mean, honestly, I was thinking maybe the fans or the god that I always forget, the god that Strahd brought with him into the valley.
Oh, Lathander.
Lathander.
Yes,
That would be a good.
because he
Yeah.
would have been around through this time, been worshipped through that era.
Also, canonically, Lathander absolutely abhors the undead, so...
So I guess Lathander, because the
All
fans
right.
would have been gone by this point, right?
Oh yeah, the Fanes were forgotten ancient deities before Strahd even arrived. But yes, reaching out to Lathander, or perhaps a divine proxy of his. The shadows darken and pull closer. And closer and closer until the whole room is cast in shadow, or in shade, I should say. It's still visible. It's also cold. As the but it's almost like a cloud in front of the sun sort of situation where it's deep shade across the whole room, and pushing in this dark black smoke rolling and picking up in front of the book across from you, Riss, rising into a medium humanoid shape. Glowing red eyes, just exaggerated spine like shapes in the everything sharp and spiky and almost appears to be bladed, if smoke can appear to be bladed. It looks very like hyper predator. And in your heart of hearts, each of you know that this is Vampire.
Oh, okay.
As Vampire has risen from the book, summoned by the commune, just as the Fine Greater Steed is a nightmare, communes with Vampire.
Vampire. Okay, that's what I was like. I bet it's gonna be locked onto something because it's through the book. This is fine. We're gonna go with it. Riss is gonna act unfazed, like they were expecting this, and they will ask, is the mausoleum where Leo resides near Lake Starovich?
Vampire is going to almost appear to cast a spell of his own, and shifts its focus over to Gawain. As Vampire effectively casts commune on the party, and Gawain is the closest divine proxy. Will you trust the answers I give?
Does everyone hear this, or is this just Gawain?
Yeah, everyone hears it.
Okay.
A great fucking question. Hold on, let me
I
look
mean,
at the
rules
spell
as
again.
written, it says you receive a correct answer for each
Yeah,
question.
yeah. So
Yeah, like
So you can't lie.
neither can
Sure.
Gawain.
Right. They can't lie, but if he doesn't know the answer, that's fine. But if he
Right,
does
yeah.
know the answer, he can't lie about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which all of us would have known that. I would have discussed, because I think like Riss had a inkling that like it was locked. Just they didn't know who the spell was locked to.
think you say yes?
I mean, it's up to Gawain if he trusts. I think Gawain knows that Riss is gonna trust it.
You can also say unclear.
Yeah, it's yes, no, or unclear. There is an option.
Is
Oh
if,
yeah, yeah.
if it appears that Riss is trusting this, Gawain will trust Riss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but with as much salt as I carry in my satchel.
It's actually a lot of salt. He like cooks a lot.
The salt is like his favorite seasoning too.
It's not seasoning, it just unlocks flavor. You have to have the right salinity value. Never mind.
I mean, in some cultures, they consider salt like a seasoning, and that I feel bad for those cultures because they really should be seasoning more. But that's a whole different topic.
I mean that would be the cultures that don't have ready access to salt.
Also, we are canonically having this conversation in front of Vampire.
Yep. Just like the glowing, effervescing eyes just sort of glance back and forth between everyone.
Also, yeah, this is like, are we absolutely showing this man the utmost disrespect? Yes.
Yes.
Do I trust the answer he's gonna give me? Also, yes.
Do you seek this knowledge to bring about the downfall of my champion?
Can't lie.
Everything that we do is to seek the downfall of your champion.
Like, we could have answered that a little bit more tactfully, but yeah, okay. I was gonna say tangentially, technically.
You could have just said Leo's pretty hot and Ned's into that.
Again,
don't even know if he is.
tangentially.
I don't even know if he is, but he might be.
Well,
I mean,
the question
would know
is,
better than anyone.
was he hot when he got turned?
I think that just made him more hot.
And
Oh,
Ned's already
man.
been in him, so actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, like sometimes when you get turned into a vampire, you get a little bit more hot, or you get a little bit less hot.
Still, it's something that
Fair
should happen in
question.
front of Vampire.
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Do you truly see your cause as just?
Wait, who is he asking?
Wait.
Right now, he's addressing Gawain specifically
Okay.
as the divine proxy for this party.
I cannot tell you with certainty the justness of our cause, but I can tell you with certainty the unjustness of yours, of your champions. His lack of mercy, of patience, of kindness, humanity, love. He has stripped himself of everything that would make him find joy. He has isolated himself into darkness and is trying to drag everyone with him.
A slow, grinchy grin splits the smoky face of Vampire. Exactly. And then turns to shift back to Riss. Would you repeat your question for me?
Is the mausoleum where Leo resides near Lake Tsarevich?
Yes.
You could ask if it's in the spot where you think it is. Like, is it
That's where
in
I'm
the
going.
south?
Is the mausoleum where Leo resides to the south of Lake Tsarevich?
Yes.
All right, you have one more question. Make it count.
Hold on.
We've split into quadrants. Which direction is this? Is that east? That's east.
Weast, I believe, is the
Weast.
correct term.
West.
Weast. Oh
Is
no,
the-
not the sun god again.
Is the
Those are dark power. It's fine.
mausoleum where Leo resides? How to word this? Along the southeastern border of Lake Zarovich. Border wasn't the right word, but that's alright.
No.
Line?
Interesting, alright.
Southwest.
Oh, what the fuck?
And with that, the form just the sort of sinks into the ground and just evaporates from the feet up. The shadows withdraw back to their natural places, and the light brightens once again. The room is yours.
Dude, that guy is totally telling Strahd about this. I mean, I don't
That's
care.
actually can I actually that's a great question, DM. Was that like a current thing of vampire? Or was that like a current link to vampire?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, yeah.
Can
I'm glad you
Inspiration.
understood what I was trying to say with that.
If you fail, I got it. Oh boy.
What's
don't forget your-
I'm going to be adding a d6 to this for sure.
Guys,
Yeah.
Guidance.
Don't forget your D6 for me.
And my D4 for my guidance.
Yep.
Okay, well, hold on. I may not be using my own d6 then. Let me add the d4. Okay. What's my arcana?
Really high.
Plus 18.
Yeah, it's plus
Um,
something. 13.
13, I
It's
think.
13, yeah. It's 13. So that takes me to 24 with... can I use the bardic, or is this not a... it's a
24
passive.
succeeds.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No need for Bardic or Flash of Genius. 24 succeeds.
okay.
Cool.
I
I was like, I can pump it up more if I need to.
No. You know that Commune reaches out to a creature like it's like a live connection.
Okay. So yes, Strahd will definitely know, unfortunately.
I mean, good for him. Honestly,
This is not something we can...
I kind of want him to know. Just,
I
it's just-
also
we'll
think
have some
Put that
being
fear
petty.
in God him.
that
Yeah.
will tell him that we have the tome. Because why else would the fuck would we be communing with Vampire?
Yeah.
So if he... I don't know if he knows that that's
he
how
does.
that can... Yeah.
Remember, Ludmilla said that he knows we have all the crap already?
Yeah. So,
It'll just be confirmation for something he already knew.
the good news, that's chapter 5. So he doesn't know how far into the tome we are.
Which reminds me, how far into the tome are we?
We
Chapter
just finished
10?
10.
Of
Out of
19.
12?
3 left.
Yeah, 12 plus the epilogue.
So 13, really.
Sorry, there was 12 like sections.
Correct. 12
Of
chapters
spells.
and
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yes. I don't know that I can't remember if the epilogue has a bonus actually.
Okay. But while we wait, while we're still in the room, I will go ahead and try to scry, and I'm hoping the scry will go slightly better now that I know a better general area of the mausoleum.
We'll say for the purposes of this, you have the knowledge from the tome that everybody else does. That you've seen the cut scene of Strahd throwing Leo in there with Lovina. So you know what it looks like at the very least. And as you cast scrying on this location that you've seen, your sight resolves, and It is underwater. Or
Oh,
shall
wait.
I say that the mausoleum is fully waterlogged?
Oh, I knew it was in the. I knew it was in the lake. So I still
Almaris,
think it's southeast. I still think it's southeast.
you asked if it was southeast and they said no.
I asked if it was on the southeastern border, not in the lake.
Oh, okay.
There is only 12 chapters. The epilogue is just an extra little bit. It's not anything.
Do you think, Almaris, do you think you could flirt with your boyfriend and get a scroll of water breathing so we don't die?
I mean, I
Because
kinda feel
trust
like we
me,
do that
that
without
shit sucks.
Riss
I
will
just figured
shove Amaris
that
to the forefront.
I just figured the flirting was bonus.
They
want you to flirt with. They want you to flirt with Alexi to get us spell scrolls.
I heard. You got to tell me when you're about to do that. I almost said something real embarrassing.
Wait, what did you almost say?
Don't worry about it. There is a blind spot in Amaris now for you at the moment. What do you need?
We've just determined that we're gonna have to go find a mausoleum that's somewhere in Lake Zarovich, and so we're gonna have to get some form of ability to breathe water, or else we,
need a good
drown.
ability to swim.
That would help a lot as well.
Well, how did Lovina get there?
It wasn't underwater before. Global warming, climate change really got that shit.
Actually, well, the lake has been going down. Maybe it's down enough that we can see some stuff now that we're looking for it.
Well, no, it's actively underwater right now. But you mean like see like the entrance maybe, even though it's still underwater?
Yeah.
I mean, we would still need water breathing.
Yes. I was just saying
I would
more
like
for
to point out,
locating it.
for the records, we will be fine. Everyone else needs water breathing.
So we need 3 water breathers.
And
Or-
to try
Does
and
Yana need
help
to
with
breathe?
this.
I always forget
looking
if
at
Yana needs to breathe.
I think she does.
They changed that from the 2014-2024 damp year. It didn't
Oh,
used
did
to.
they?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes, Ivor.
I was just gonna add, if Amaris still has a crush on Ivor, I would just.
They don't. They have a crush on Alexi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or she doesn't.
Okay. Never mind.
I think it was more like, oh, just came out of a coma. What a handsome looking man.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Very true. I don't know. I read the when Riss was reading the thing, it didn't seem like, I don't know. I thought she was like there doing it. Like
No. Can I follow this plot bunny with her? Like, can I roll something to like follow this like thought trail?
sure, go for it.
Don't forget you have your bardic inspiration.
Inspiration.
Intelligence, insight, something. Whatever you feel is. Let me see.
Cool. My dealer's choice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, take a pick.
Is it like just straight intelligence?
Yeah,
or...
flat intelligence or like an insight, I think would be fine.
Okay, well, let's go insight.
Or
'cause that's...
gay intelligence,
Or,
whatever.
or asexual or aromantic.
Exactly. You have
ones,
advantage
whatever.
on insight, I'll say.
God damn it, Casey.
Okay, cool. Good, because I didn't roll great. It's the same number. Awesome. Love that for me. I'm going to be using my bardic.
Wait, did you fail?
And I'm going to use my thing. One of my d6s, because I don't know the outcome of the test yet, so I can do that.
We can also
Yeah.
guidance you. Someone can.
Yeah. Like if they fail, flash the
Wait,
GC.
I was like, you can guidance prematurely just to
Yeah,
add that D4.
What's a 19 do me?
19.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're with her. I feel like if she would have been, everything was always wet, that would have been in their poem, right?
No, yeah, I do see what you're saying.
And Lady Walker's always a magical person. So I mean, Lovina, I'm sure is the same. Plus,
Oh,
I mean, they walked in last time.
He lies where water forgets how to flow, where roots drink deep from the things below. I wonder if it's something where you can drain it.
perhaps.
I was thinking something similar, but we share a brain, so I think it was my idea. I think you got it from me.
Of course, of course. I mean,
I
I
think
got
it's been-
I get everything from you, so.
Hey, you do.
I love how they could just hear one side of this
Yeah,
conversation.
You guys only hear me.
Yep. I do think it's going to be difficult for us to pinpoint the entrance. Just because the line I'm looking at is there lies a hollow the sun cannot claim, marked by not by honor nor wreath nor by name.
Well,
But the next little line, no chisels sang there, no mourners wept, only the earth knows where the secret is kept.
I mean,
Like,
if the entrance is, or any of the openings is 60 feet below the ground, then it must be, then I can at least sense it.
that's a good point. I forget that you're an earthbender as well.
Also, I do think that there is going to be something. I'm gonna share this with everyone else. I do think there's going to be something above the water
I do
because
think there's
it
going to be
says
something above the. No, I'm kidding. You go ahead.
is because it's beneath a boulder.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think there'll be something, and like moss doesn't exist as well under the water. So I think there will be something that we can see on the water line that will help us find it.
I mean, we're looking for a white rock with a crack in it.
So
I think
shouldn't it
the
be, like,
boulder
right
is going to
here?
be the thing that gives us the stairs down.
Hmm.
Since it's
Alright.
in the same like stanza. That's just
Okay.
Yeah.
what that kind of that's the vibes that I'm getting through that.
All right, so you guys want to just head out? So,
Yeah.
walking action.
Yeah.
During this time,
we-
during this time, I would have just had Orion wrangle the mounts and meet us at the Blue Water.
Question. Do we still
for it.
have the book Lady Walker gave us with the poem in it, or did we leave that?
I took a screenshot of it.
I
And
took a
then
screenshot.
Is that a use of prestidigitation or minor illusion?
That's definitely minor illusion.
What? Because what Amers was saying is that, like, Lavinia,
Lovina.
Lavina knew about this mausoleum. So I'm wondering if she left something denoting that to Lady Walker. If there's any other information we could find.
Hmm.
Because I think Amherst is right. She knew how to get in. She knew about this place's existence. So I'm wondering if there was something else. Which, this might be the only thing, but if we could just make a quick stop there.
a stop where? Sorry, clear up what you mean?
Lady Walker's house and double check the book and just ask Lady Walker if she knows anything or if anything was like passed down like mouth to mouth. Like orally.
There you go.
That didn't help either. Oral history. If there were stories that were shared through the family that weren't necessarily recorded. That kind of thing. Someone tell me if I'm crazy. If not, like I say we stop on the way out and then we just go.
I mean, we can do that, and you can be crazy. Both those things can be true.
Yes.
Thank you
Equally
so much,
true.
Ned.
Okay.
Also, we need to stop by the library anyways to go talk to Alexi. We could potentially pick up another couple locate object scrolls as well.
That's true.
Having multiple ways to locate this thing is not a bad thing in this. So,
Yep.
Ritz will leave Amaris in charge.
Who is orange?
That'd be me.
Sorry, Lynn.
I'm saying if we're doing, if we're gonna do a locate object, I was just saying how wide the lake is for passes on.
I'm honestly
that.
more worried about how deep the lake is. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, that is a separate thing, but like me and Dalton are like on the same wavelength.
But we have 2 locate object scrolls. It's what, a level 2 spell, so I'm sure we could pick up maybe another 2 or 3.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So
For the sake of time,
Thank you.
you guys can pick up. They have 2 more scrolls of locate object,
sweet.
and you stop by Lady Walker's house to give another look through the box of stuff. Somebody give me an investigation check.
Not I.
Hey,
Hello?
I'm good.
Yana.
I'll do that one.
Yana. Yeah, so Yana, take a bardic.
And a guidance.
Okay.
You can provide the help action if you have,
Okay.
or one of the others. Because
Did anybody modify the scrolls of locate objects we have? Because we have 4 right now. And if no one did, I'm going to add the 2 extra ones.
Okay, I have not yet.
Okay, so we have 6 total
So
now.
and then yes, if
I
you did
added
not
them.
already roll,
I added them.
Oh, so then we have 4 total. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
roll with advantage, Yana.
Okay. So
Good luck, Yana.
that's the actual roll with advantage plus the
Nice.
guidance. Plus, is there a +5 in there as well? From
That's only if you
going?
fail.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I think
Oh,
with
no,
a
not-
31, I'm not
and
gonna fail.
that's on a save.
Yeah, 20 on saves.
Yeah, so it's a 31.
31.
Golly.
You and Ivor and Riss all take a look at this box and sort of rifle through the contents one more time, looking for anything secret, out of place, hidden. No mechanical bits, no false bottoms, but the poem, the paper that the poem is written on itself, it was loose leaf in a bound journal. And hello? Why do people keep sending me friend requests? It was loose leaf in a bound journal, and the paper feels different. It feels almost like, Yana, you remember, you were always sort of into like the little sneaky things, right? Like spycraft and things like that. That feels very Yana.
Yeah.
Invisible ink is something that you would have experimented with as a child, and the paper, it's not altogether dissimilar an experience feeling it here. There might be an invisible message on here, so you go through and hit it with a little bit of your alchemical reagents, and then give it a little bit of heat, and the a password, I don't have one off the top of my head, but a password appears on the bottom margin underneath the poem, or just a single word that you understand to be likely a password, given everything else that's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Or some sort of activation phrase.
Okay. And I'll communicate that to everyone.
So that's good. That means we have the password to make the stairs appear.
Yeah.
Love that.
Take it down there.
Oh, also, Party helped me decide real quick. We were supposed to give a password for the forbiddance. So if someone of said creature type entered, they could say the password and not be damaged.
We should make it something simple.
I was thinking Olensky.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's a little more covert than Night Breakers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my last name.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, works for me. Let me write that down.
So as we're gallivanting and probably honestly once we get on the way, Riss will send a coded note to Ludmilla with the password just in case
Is
she needs to go in the Blue Water Inn for some reason.
oh, with that password. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good. Good to know. It is Sautha. Sautha. The password.
Oh, south of the lake. Got it.
One more time, DM.
Sautha.
SHUTHA?
Sautha. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, got it. Okay, cool.
So yes, with that, you guys do head out, make it to the piers, which, as you pass by, you are again struck by how the water level is notably lower than it was before, even more so.
Okay.
This is an after camping problem, but we should probably figure out what's draining the lake.
Chris, we already have too many quests. I don't want to do more. I'm doing too much.
DM.
Also, I'm pretty sure this will appear to us on its own.
DM, did we get any ability to breathe underwater from the college? Like a scroll of water breathing? Because it's only 3rd level.
Let me see, 3rd level. Let me.
And it affects up to 10 creatures.
Oh.
And it's a ritual. It's a ritual, so if they have it, they could cast it on us without even spending a spell slot. I would take 10 minutes to not drown.
Yeah, they don't have any spell scrolls made, but they have somebody who can come out and perform the ritual.
Sweet.
Oh, perfect.
Because it lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, do we want to take the mounts with us? Just in case? Like hit them with water breathing, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 10. Caesar doesn't need to breathe. Neither does the shield guardian.
I think water breathing could affect 8 people total.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's 10. I remember it being 10, but let me check.
Wait, if your lion jumps into the water, isn't that bad?
Water breathing is up to 10 willing creatures.
Nice.
You also
Besides,
maintain...
we don't need to target risks anyway.
That's true.
Or my cat.
Got a lot of shit that doesn't have to breathe.
My dog does need to breathe, though, unfortunately.
Yes.
If we're bringing the mounts.
You guys are covered with the 10 water breathing, the creature, 10 creatures for water breathing. And you, like I said, you make it out to the piers where the water is, again, notably lower than it was before.
Any white stone or a boulder, please.
Yes, looking for all of that. Everyone give me a perception check as you guys begin to journey along the lake.
I will also take my, in case there's no stone, I will take my standing stone out, cast Tremor Sense. Or not cast it, use it. So I have 60 feet of Tremor Sense, whatever. So I can see also if there's anything underground.
That is the wrong dice.
We're rolling perception?
Any hearing or smell base?
No, this one would be for sight to see if you notice, if you guys can see the white boulder.
9.
I want to use my digital dice. Everyone else is.
15.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on.
I have 15 and also I have 60 feet of the Tremor Sense, which also goes down.
14 from Gawain.
Nice.
8. I love how epic that sounds right now for an 8.
Well, I just want to know what I would have gotten if I'd rolled like real dice.
Ivor, what'd you get?
16.
D&D Beyond always betrays me.
So I don't use it.
Let's see.
Listen,
Wayne, what'd you
everyone
roll
else are
again?
showing off their cool dice. I wanted to too.
I actually don't remember what mine are. Oh yeah, they're Aurora dice.
Because
Gawain,
Ron's
what did
D&D
you-
Beyond.
What did
Me?
you roll?
I rolled an
No,
8.
Gawain.
Oh, 14.
Sorry, I heard Lynn.
14. You guys don't notice anything immediately as you begin to track. Are you going east or west?
East, I assumed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Heading east, you guys don't notice anything. Ivor, you're pretty sure that if it would have been there, you would have seen it. Tremor
And I'm
sense,
the blind one.
please. Tremor sense does not reveal anything unexpected for this bit.
Oh, is my magical defense still up?
Detect magic?
Yeah, detect magic.
That would have faded by the end of this.
Oh yeah, we did spend a good amount of time here. Yeah.
And then Ned, how long does Tremor sense last?
10 minutes.
Okay, so for the duration of this perception check, that would be the 10 minutes of your tremor sense.
Hey, Riss, I know that you thought the semantics of saying like south of the shore or whatever rather than south of the lake mattered, but maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
As you guys continue onward, everyone give me another perception check.
You betrayed me.
I'll use Tremor Sense one more time as well.
Okay.
Well,
Yana, did you use that bardic inspiration that I gave you?
No.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and boost this with one of my D6s.
Dirty
Right.
20.
My things are
20?
rolling.
3.
Give me a second.
yeah, give me a second too because I gotta read the rules.
My perception thing doesn't want to roll. Okay, I got an 18 this time before my guidance.
30, 23, 18.
I also
Plus
got a dirty 20.
something.
Ooh.
Dirty
Can my
20.
dog make the check?
Okay, it's gonna roll multiple times because like my thing messed up, but I'm taking the first roll because it was higher. The
Yeah.
18 for perception.
Nice.
Actually, can my familiar give me
Plus
Advantage?
2.
Does it have perception proficiency?
I don't know.
It would call it out as a skill specifically on the stat block.
Okay, hold on, let me look.
Otherwise, it would be just a wisdom check.
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay, cool.
I also added guidance, so it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's still a dirty 20.
Nice. Nice.
So Zoto almost distracted Riz instead. It's fine. that wasn't that one.
Nice. Ivor, what'd you get total?
No, I was trying to check my thingy. Okay, so Caesar is staying on shore
Mm-hmm. Okay.
as we dive down.
Oh, we haven't dived anywhere yet. We're still looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perception check,
okay.
buddy.
Yeah, perception check. +0, so it's just a dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a D20.
All right.
So basically the only way that's really well plus guidance, but
Yeah, but I rolled a nat 1. Can I roll? Can I use a lucky point?
I mean, if you want to, you can.
Okay. Much better. Okay, so that's a 19. 19,
19.
because +0.
plus guidance.
Oh yeah, plus guidance. Thank you.
I'm saying, man, sticky note. Put a sticky note on your laptop. That's what I do.
Yana, how are you distracted in this moment? as everyone else sort of catches it, and you're, for whatever reason, it's just not
23.
on your radar.
So
Ooh.
yeah, just getting a little hungry.
Uh-oh.
Smells like
Uh-oh.
deer or something out in the woods.
Those of you who are walking by Yana hear the growling of her stomach.
I toss her some jerky.
DM, can I roll to see if there's any wildlife or like around?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna doombox this. What is that? Where's perception?
+0.
Yeah, but okay. There we go. Oh no, I don't see shit.
Nah, it's not you're sure they're out there, but wild animals are always very good at staying blended in and hidden.
Oh no.
Yep, especially when a wolf was around.
Especially when a wolf is around. Riss, Gawain, Ned, you guys all catch a big splash of white against a cracked boulder that's sort of sitting there. It looks severely worn down over the years. And had you not been looking for something that was an old cracked boulder, you wouldn't have even given it a second thought. You've passed by this many times on your journeys back and forth around the lake. And looking at it, realizing what it is, it sticks out to you. But this is this is most likely what was described by Lovina.
Does Tremor Sense see anything under it?
Yes. Tremor Sense does confirm. There's a small mausoleum down there. A little tomb.
There's a mausoleum-shaped thingy under there.
All right. I think we should probably take the mounts with us and then leave them in a safe spot where the Leviathan can't get to them. Because that's entirely a possibility.
Can the I'm so sorry. How well can the mounts swim?
Half speed. If they don't have a swim speed, it's half speed.
Yeah, I have an expensive way to give things swimming speed, so I have freedom of movement.
Fourth level spell, though.
Yeah, that's why I said it's expensive.
Can you upcast that one with a twin spell?
I can, yeah.
How many creatures does that hit?
It hits one, but if I upcast it, hits one more for every upcast I do, the higher the spell slot. So
And
because
your
the
twin
highest spell
spell
slot is 6, I
Okay.
can target up to 4 people. I just don't know that I want to use a 6th level spell slot on this.
Nah.
I
I'll
was
just
honestly more worried about the party and the lack of swim speed.
My question is, how deep underwater is this, Steven? Like, is this something that we would even need a swim speed for? Or is it just like, we say the magic word, stairs appear, we don't have to do this? Actually, I'm going to say the magic word.
Yes. All right. So as you approach, you speak the password, and the water, rather than like the earth or the rock, the water swirls and shapes itself into a descending staircase, as it also drains the surrounding area. And dries the area out. You're able to descend on this flowing river of stairs, these flowing stairs of water, as though they were wooden or stone. Excuse me, down into the mausoleum itself. So the password seems to have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. solved the breathing issue. It's fully accessible now, and it also what was the other one? Breathing issue, and created the stairs and provided access. You're also reminded, Riss specifically, since you and Amaris had been thinking about it. This sure does look like water forgetting how to flow. So as you guys descend down, there is a small, almost like a bench, opposite a boulder-sealed tomb.
Ned, can you see if there's anything on the other side?
Can I see if there's anything on the other side?
There is a small area carved out with a sort of like a shriveled, mummified corpse.
All right. I
Wait.
will. What?
No, never mind. I'm saying, I guess only really matters when you're going to revive him.
No,
Keep in
I'm just
mind that
gonna.
he never officially met us.
Yes, I am. Oh, wait, no. Gwen's like, wait, hold on. We don't have a relationship. Like, we have no rapport. Fuck. Okay.
I mean,
so
I
we're
have this dagger, and I also have the brand. That'll be a good entry point.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was just gonna use like a combination of if I just for flavor, I'll use some mold earth to do a little bit of earth bending, but I'll just fucking move that shit.
Mm-hmm. Big old chonky rock rolls out of the way, and hovering an inch above the ground is Strahd, interposed between, just on the other side of that door.
Of course.
No, I didn't see that. Damn floating.
And he sets down
Wait, why was he floating?
so that he
So
was
that we could-
invisible to the tremor sense.
Oh,
Yeah. He knows our
Although he
tricks.
does like floating just 1 inch off the ground too, for no reason. So that might have been a separate thing.
I think it's a height. I think it's a height issue. Like, like he's just a little uncomfortable with how short he is. Which
Is
not
he?
even that fucking
Is he
short. No, he's not. That's the thing.
You gotta
It's a-
stop getting this
it's a-
stereotype that people are this unconfident about their height.
What brings you all here? It's a strange place to run into someone.
I mean, I don't know why you ask questions you know the answer to.
I need a if looks could kill spell that I can cast whenever you give him lip.
But he asked such stupid questions. I'm sorry.
Sassy rebuke.
Sassy. Hold on, I'm gonna roll a side eye for him.
Anything that sounds like a feature of Ned that he should
Could we
have.
just give Ned what is that bard cantrip?
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I have. No, I actually have that.
I feel
I
like
just
he's
never
earned it
use
at
it.
this point.
That's great.
I already have it. I just never use it.
Like, that's actually very funny that the sorcerer has it and the bard does not.
Uh,
I
You
love
don't have the
that.
bard.
does he?
Oh,
and
you're a bard. I forgot. Yeah.
does he speak for everyone?
Sorry, Dean. What was the last thing Nedro says?
You know why? Why are we here? Why are you asking us this?
Does he wait before I answer? Does he look like he knew we were coming because Vampire warned him, or was this just like the worst fucking happenstance?
No, you roll that away, and he is facing you. He's just like arms crossed, like waiting for you.
Oh, like a disappointed parent when you snuck out.
Yes, and like they turn the light on. Yes.
We have been waiting all night.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been?
Okay. Yes, I believe Ned speaks most eloquently for at least myself.
To be fair, you probably would have worded it differently than I did, but I'm sure you know that.
There's a reason that the net is always the one speaking for the group.
Have you ever considered that the quicker you burn through my good patience and my good graces, that it might be dangerous for you if I lose the affection that I have for all of you?
Wait, you meant you originally had affection for us? I thought we were just playthings for you.
Well, yes. Some of my favorite toys.
Let's burn through those good graces then.
Well, if it
Would you even respect us if we didn't? That's what I think makes you interested in us, is the fact that we are different. That we're a little God damn it, what's synonym for sassy? Opinionated.
Yes, correct. If it makes you feel any better, Strahd, I figured speaking like this to you would make it more enjoyable for whenever we do face off for real. You get to wipe the smirk off my face.
That is true.
He looks at you. He's not buying it, but he doesn't respond.
Let's get it straight.
Besides, whether or not I'm speaking to you in this way, it is true that you know why we're here.
Of course I do. But I like to hear you say it.
Oh.
There is an element of when your lord asks you a question, you answer him with a direct answer. And I'm growing weary of uppity quips.
Okay,
I miss the yous who drew a hard line in the Reformation Center and thought a beating is better than a funeral, and said, I will close the door because you have vowed to spare their lives. Do you all remember that? Now
Yes,
that was
and-
interesting.
Oh, yes, and if you notice, my behavior changed for that. I was trying to be pragmatic and didn't expect, or at least hoped, that you wouldn't go against that and beat the people into their lives. Did you keep them alive? Yes.
Of course
Did
I
you do something I find abhorrent? Correct. So my attitude may have changed. That being said, if you want a straight answer, yes, we're here to bring back the person who tried to murder you, as you're very well aware.
Isn't he annoying? Not you, vampire. He's so broody.
Gotta tell you, considering the interaction we had and the way we had it, truly couldn't get much of a personality out of him. Nature of the spell, as you know.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, he has nothing of my personality, I assure you. He's quite the bore. Everyone give me an insight check.
Yeah, because I'm great at
That's a
that.
lie. He finds me the most exciting person in the world.
Vampire is his best friend.
I'm gonna also guide myself through this bitch.
Insight, you said?
Yes, please.
I gotta guide
Okay.
myself. I got an 8 originally.
I got a 10.
I got a 10
Damn.
also.
Fucking
Stay on the
yikes.
thing. God damn it, stay on the motherfucker.
Wait, can I guide myself?
Yes, you may.
Yay.
Here we go.
Wait,
Hell
Yana,
yeah, that's
you have high
a-
wisdom, right?
It's a 21, and I'm going to burn my D12 because I feel like this is important.
I got an 11.
Or should I save it? I always forget to use it. I'm just going to burn it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, math. 19, 2, 21, plus 9, 30.
30.
Yeah.
Yana, remind me what you got?
Not worth mentioning.
Ah, understood.
It's
30.
a 5.
Ah, yes. 30 from Gawain. Obviously, he's putting on a front, but a 30 gets you. There's the deep resentment. There's an element of he hates Vampire deeply, and yet he's also jealous that he would speak with you in a very like toxic relationship sort of way, that I want nothing to do with him, but also he's mine. You can't have anything to do with him.
All right.
Does
Steve, I'm gonna
this-
ask... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, does this give me the vibe that like mentioning it would entice him further and make him more interested, or piss him the fuck off and get us killed?
This might set him off if you poke
Cool.
that.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Because I'm
I'll
gonna
do
ask a
that.
question that I would have asked regardless of Gawain heard, but I also don't have this context.
Mm-hmm.
I
Don't
do
we have a
wonder.
telepathic bond?
No, why would we?
thought
I
Rich had
have it. I
telepathic
haven't
bond.
cast it.
Oh,
Besides the fact that Strahd could invade it if he wants to, which he has.
that's true.
I think it's just why I stopped casting it.
I do wonder though, and very sincere question actually, especially considering the others that we've gotten rid of. After all you've seen and all you've gone through, do you regret having connected with Vampire?
Of course not. Why would you ask that question?
I mean, you call him a bore. I've seen you allude to feeling cursed in all this situation. So I was just curious. Prior to you answering, I had no idea whether you did or didn't. Like I said, very sincere question.
Of course not. He's given me all this. It is because of him that I am power incarnate. I am a god.
Can I insight check that, even though, again, I have a +0 to it, so it's probably not going to work?
Yeah, go for it.
Gonna guide myself through this bitch.
Oh, it was so close to a 19.
I don't know why this isn't rolling today as well.
Today.
Oh, man, it's not. When I'm pressing the button, it's not working.
Oh,
not
it's
the
okay.
results. No, the results are what I always get. There we go. And when it counts, I got an 8 again for my
Nice.
guidance.
Mhm.
With the guidance, it's an 11. So never mind.
His sarcasm is his language.
We have that in common.
Yeah. It's hard. He's always dripping with sarcasm and sleaziness and just hard to tell. Well, you have places to be. I have things to do. I mean, have fun with Leo. Honestly, he didn't last as long as I was expecting or hoping.
What do you mean by that?
As he begins to step out, you ask, and he stops and turns. What do you think I mean by that?
Do you think him of lesser?
You call after him. Do you think him lesser? And he ignores you. And his silence speaks volumes.
Very well.
Everyone is lesser.
compared to him.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I won't hold you any longer.
And he walks out, lifts up, and exits.
After he had this, you know, I really get the feeling he secretly loves me.
God damn.
Consider
Wouldn't that
yourself
be a fucking twist if you were the reincarnation of
shit.
Tatiana for real? And
I
like,
didn't mean romantically.
consider yourself lucky.
Wow.
If you look at it properly, technically I'm his granddaughter.
Who the heck?
oof.
Totally been a platonic love, by the way. That being said, I'm assuming even if we try to revive Lil, you might not come back, based on what he was saying.
We can see.
We can always try.
What is it? Just giving him blood or something?
I think that was it.
Do we? I guess it doesn't matter if we do it here now.
Yeah, I think it's probably safer to do it out here.
All right.
Ned puts
On that note-
his nose to his finger.
Everyone immediately.
Look, I already got branded. I'm not giving my blood for this bullshit.
It's fine, I'll do it.
So on that note, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll pick back up here. Post Strahd's departure and pre-Leo's the
Attempted
resuscitation.
resurrection, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Pre-reviving Leo. And we will continue on with the story. So let's do 10 minutes tonight. And we'll reconvene back here at 35. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Be about 10 minutes.
Don't touch that dial.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh boy, last we left off, Strahd joined everyone at Leo's crypt, or shall we say, everyone joined Strahd at Leo's crypt. Got a little sassy, and wanted to play around with everybody, and nobody wanted to play around back. Everyone was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Are you really surprised though?
I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed.
Hey, that was kind of playful.
I mean, in its own, you could argue that it was playful in its
Look,
own
I don't
way.
know what he wants from us.
Yeah, you did, but also I had to ask you for it, and it felt like you were patronizing me. I shouldn't have to ask you to for some witty repartee, back and forth. Come on, I'm big and I'm scary, and I could kill you if I wanted to. Respect me.
We're just gonna flip him the bird next time.
But I think the response to that is yes, you're big and you're scary and kill us whenever you want, and yet you don't. So like, what
Right?
are we
It's
doing?
like, oh really? Then do it.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right, and I know you're
Fight us,
right.
bro. Like, I think we're at the stage where we're like, okay, either you are or
Just
you aren't. Make up your mind.
Just do it or not. Oh my gosh, you're exhausting.
It's just like, okay, we're very aware that you could just pound us into the ground, but yet you haven't. So
It's because it's
either
just
you
'cause he
are
wants-
gonna stop us from doing what we're doing, or you're just posturing and get out of our way.
Also phrasing because of the pounding to the ground thing. But yes, you're right.
Wow.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
As Strahd finally leaves them with Leo's shriveled corpse, the decision was made that Gawain is going to volunteer some of his blood. And that is where we pick back up with the magically drained crypt of the Wachter family with a hibernating / dead-ish vampire.
I'm gonna be at least 20 feet back.
Dead-ish vampire. All right, so
helm off.
I love the ish, dead-ish.
Fresca, hint of undead.
Hint of
Except
undead.
this one's like more less Fresca, more Jack and Coke.
I mean, if you want to stay far away while giving him your blood, I could always shape water it and bloodbend.
Oh no, if only we had a blood hunter or a blood wizard.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's almost like we could talk the DM into letting us like bloodbend. Oh no.
Go ahead.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, Gawain's going to take out his boot knife and just draw it across his hand.
Very quickly, as he's doing this, Ned's gonna whisper to Riss. You know, now that I think about it, did Strahd get here, open the crypt, go inside, then close it?
I was just thinking about that. It's like we're playing hide and seek with with little kids, and they're like hiding in like a cart or like in a bin somewhere. They're just waiting for like a while. That's the vibes he gives me.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's become more of a theater kid as he got older. I don't know.
He does have a penchant for the dramatic. But yeah, I will just in case we have to fight, actually, I'm not gonna cut my hand because I don't want to have to so I'm just gonna actually where is a good place to cut yourself where you're not just gonna die? I turn to Yana and Riss. Where do I cut myself so I don't actually hurt myself?
Hand is a good one.
hand. Your hand.
Yeah.
fuck it.
Actually, you should not. Did you
late.
already do it?
Yeah, too late.
Riss face palms. Says, how much blood did you need?
I don't know. We'll see.
In
I
the
start
future,
I start flexing my arm.
you should cut like closer to like hereish on your arm because you have a lot of like very sensitive like nerve endings in your palms. And it's bad if you like it's actually a really bad spot. You should definitely not cut your hands.
I guess I've just gotten used to it then.
Like there's a reason I give myself like a like a paper cut on my finger like that. I don't usually like I
Uh, in all fairness, Riss, thank you for the concern. I do appreciate it. Um, I gross and shrink a collective 12 feet a day.
I mean
That did
that's
not hurt.
that's not the point. That's not the point. It's more to the fact that you could damage them and then you could like lose
The
feeling and
nerve
mobility
endings
in your
is what we're
hands.
trying to tell you to pay attention to.
Like you could
Oh,
damage the nerve endings and then your hand could stop working if you do it too much.
ah, okay. Well, I don't plan on cutting myself that often, so.
If we're reviving this many vampires, I think we have a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they might be pissed. I don't know.
At that point, I think we just have a blood drive.
Anyway, what's going on with Leo?
So, as you
Yeah. Or, sorry.
are
Left
you
hand.
like right over his mouth, or are
Yeah.
we doing the blood bending?
No, we're gonna 100% bloodbend, but I'm just gonna do it above and have them do their thing.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna shape water the blood onto him.
Uh,
Wait. Am I
Can
supposed to splash on
other,
his body,
like,
or does it go somewhere specific?
He needs
I
to
put it in
he
his
needs to
mouth.
consume it. Yeah.
Okay,
But
so I
yeah.
will put it into what I assume is his mouth.
Yeah, very very obvious. He's sort of like as he dried out, his mouth sort of like cracked open, and this is just a taste, a little morsel, right? This isn't like a down his face good like pint.
I don't know. How much blood is he giving me?
Yeah, how much? Let me ask, how much blood is like 5 hit points worth? That feels pretty substantial because for a normal commoner, that's like dead.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's
That's
a kind of a dangerous point to leave a vampire, because or is that just Yana, or is it like vampires also, if they're like very low on like health and blood, they like go into a frenzy?
Nope, that's the thing. I was gonna say we need to actually feed this man, or he will not listen to us.
yeah, like, does Ivor have to sacrifice a little bit of blood too?
It's up to you guys if you want to. At this
Does
point,
it,
we're like just getting some to him, so Leo hasn't like really moved.
does it have to be a
Okay.
person's blood? Could it be like a creature?
Humanoid blood generally is what is targeted historically.
That's fine. It's
I
on,
can
guys.
give
I got it.
some-
As the healer, I'm gonna have to heal you anyway, so I might as well just do it to myself and then just drink some more potions.
So, you
Just
You
save some steps. I got it.
All right. So I guess the question is, how much blood does it take to do we theorize it would take to make this man not be in a frenzy?
Not in a frenzy. A good bit. A significant amount of blood. Like more than just like, oh, here's a little bit.
No, yeah.
Mhm.
Huh.
Let's not
see. You make a
let
good
this
point
go
with
fully on him.
half of a. How much blood would be left if somebody bled out half? With 5 hit points. 5 hit points of blood is going to be a significant amount. So 5 hit points of on a minor wound to bleed 5 hit points. That's going to be a lot. So you're there with them, but they're also blood bending and helping to pull it out so it doesn't just like
Yeah. There's no clotting or anything.
right, it doesn't just sort of sit there and like have to figure out, okay, how do we get it out and all of that good stuff. He as soon as the blood hits his dried out mouth, it twitches. The tongue sort of like quivers involuntarily, and the jaw Is it slow, almost as though it's like he's waking up organ by organ?
As they're doing this, I'm gonna, with my other hand, just reach into the bag really quick and pull out some, just because we have them, anti-ethereal manacles, and I'm gonna throw them to Yana and say, just in case he wakes up in a bad mood.
Got it.
And progressively, just sort of bits, you watch his different body systems and body parts wake up and begin to like jerk and twitch and move suddenly and like lurchingly.
How's Gawain looking while I'm doing this?
Gawain, physically he's looking okay. He's getting a little pale, but nothing wildly concerning. Anything beyond that, Gawain, you're free to paint the picture.
I think. Oh.
No, go.
I think Gawain's looking probably fine. He's obviously taken much more grievous wounds in battle before. This is like he's just like slightly lightheaded for a second, and then once we get close to done, I'm just gonna use a bonus action to take a quick healing potion to like close up the wound.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh, no, I don't need you anymore because I used you. Nor you. I have little inspiration trackers that I keep in my dice tray. Yeah, go with this one. That's a 25.
25. You do not gain a point of exhaustion from the loss of blood. As just sort of like with the blood bending going directly into his mouth, and he doesn't really have to try to like lap it up and like seek it out. He's able to sort of catch himself and pull himself up, all the while he's almost suckling at the air in a way. His skeletal form with skin stretched over it like canvas over a frame becomes more hydrated, and it becomes more alive. It fills out with muscle significantly. He goes from skeletal to pretty jacked. He was a big guy, and he always has been. And it seems as though that has carried over into his unlife. And eventually he's, as the flow is cut off, healing potion is taken, the wound is closed. His eyes open last, as they have, for the first time, I should say, his eyes open, and take in his surroundings. And as he tries to speak, and his vocal cords sort of like stick for a second before finally pushing his voice out.
I'll say, hey, take it easy. We're going to make sure you're better, but you're just recovering, as I'm, however long this is taking to do.
What happened?
DM, if it's...
Say again?
Go ahead, Ned.
Oh, Wayne, what were you saying?
I was just going to ask if it's, does it appear that, like, his vocal cords are damaged to the point where, like, lay on hands would help?
Yeah. No, he's just rusty.
Okay, cool.
Before we rest, I would also like to help and give him some health points.
How did you mean?
Do you mean to feed him more? Like to give him more blood?
I mean, if blood is the only way, I'm willing to sacrifice some blood.
Well, the question before we even do that is, does he look like he's gonna like go on a frenzy right now, or does he look?
No, he looks like he is sated for the moment at the very least.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so we're good for now.
I say we let Ned talk to the man.
Yeah.
Wait, you volunteered me?
Riz like pushes Ned forward, be like, your job, do your thing.
I'll back you
Yeah,
up, buddy. I got
talking
you.
no jutsu.
Riz can message Ned and be like, he's handsome too.
Yes, and his centuries-old maybe his clothes aren't dried out, but in the water, his centuries-old clothing has like dissolved. He's also fully naked.
Do we have anything for this?
I have extra clothes.
Yeah, we have extra clothes in the puzzle box, don't we?
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll go. Gawain, can you get him some clothes, please?
Yes, on it.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, Leo, right?
Yes.
We haven't met officially. We have in a kind of roundabout way, or at least we've met you in a roundabout way. Very long story. But we're trying to, I guess, rejuvenate you, bring you back, and just talk. Once you're feeling better, of course. I know this is like very brand new to you.
Why? Why didn't you leave me dead?
Would you rather be?
Yes. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to people. I don't, but at least I had passed on and I was able to sleep. No,
I understand. And if you want to go back to that state, we can certainly help you do so. But I did want to know if you still wanted to complete your original mission, or at least help us do so. Your last one, that is.
And what do you know of my mission?
This kind of goes back to the roundabout way we met you.
Riz will pull out the tome.
Alternatively, Riss, do you want to use that spell that we haven't used in a little bit because Strahd was able to do the thing, but can't? Couldn't we like show memories on that by the DM, or was that something I'm making up?
I know what you're talking.
It's not from like the telepathic bond. Like
No. He's talking about my cantrip.
Oh
No, I was talking about telepathic bond.
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought you talked about encode thoughts.
yeah, you could use
Well, that could also do that.
yeah, you could use telepathic bond if you wanted to, sort of like data dump.
I don't have it prepared.
It's not
Okay.
ritual?
I can check. 1 second. Nope, it is. It is a ritual.
Okay, cool.
That or I could just do encode thoughts.
How does encoded thoughts work exactly?
I pull a strand of memory out.
Does it have to be from you, or it could be from anybody?
It's me.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then I could give it to. Hold on. Putting a finger, how do you pull a memory, an idea, or a message from your mind and transform it into a tangible string of glowing energy? Persist for the duration. Thought strand appears in an unoccupied space. Blah blah blah. If you cast a spell concentrating on a spell or ability that allows you to read or manipulate the thoughts of others, you can transform their thoughts instead. Casting the spell while holding a thought strand allows you to instantly receive whatever memory idea or message the thought strand contains. Casting detect thoughts on the strand has the same effect.
But does that specify that you can put the thoughts into somebody else, or is it into your own self only? That last part kind of
I
says it's only yourself.
guess it is my own self only.
If you have detect thoughts, you can encode something you're detecting, but you can only read it if you also have encode thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. So telepathic bond it is.
Okay.
Takes how long?
Um,
Takes
Ritually?
10 minutes.
Okay.
if you give us 10 minutes, we can cast a spell, as long as you're okay with it, that'll allow us to speak mentally, but more importantly, just share the memory that would explain all of this so much faster.
All right. That is fine.
And as a show of goodwill, and I will show him the left titty and the dagger.
Where did you get that? As his brand is prominently on display in the same location.
Um,
He does stand up naked and just walk toward, like, to put a hand out toward it.
Ned'll blush because I'm assuming attractive naked man is touching him right now, but but he will be able to just like get his bearings. Yeah, again, the telepathic bond thing we'll do, we'll explain it to you. A version of you gave it to me, not the real you. It's a weird story, but just a version of you trusted me enough to get this.
After he's quiet for a while, 10 minutes, telepathic bond. What are you guys sending his way?
So as long as everybody's okay with it, I would send. Basically, we have this book that Strahd has essentially put his memories in, and it allows us to go into it and interact with people as they were at the time that it was written. We went to a place. First of all, I'll also show him the memory of the time that I was him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should include that memory as
So,
well.
which actually is disconnected from Strahd, but just that, like, from that point on, like, at least that our team suspected that, Leo was somehow involved in some kind of assassination attempt. And then show him the Strahd thing, then show him that we went into the book in the last chapter and met up, and the conversation we had, the way we convinced them to, be on our side, and then how we assisted in attacking the fake Strahd, in the memory, and then how we saw him being buried, and then the steps we took to try and find him, including just before that Strahd was here and is aware, just so that he has a full picture of everything going on.
He slowly begins to put on clothes with a look of confusion on his face. So you are from outside the mists, then?
Myself and Ivor are. Maybe Gawain. I don't know where that man's from.
I don't know.
I am from
Stars.
Barovia and Vallaki.
He's the furthest of the group.
As is Yana, who has her hand up.
From here, born and raised.
We have lived under Strahd's oppression for our entire lives and do not wish to see it continue for any longer.
We feel
Any
like
help... Sorry, any help you would be willing to give us, we'd be extremely appreciative of, and in return for your services, I have been working on a cure.
Non-detection's still up, by the way.
I have been working on a cure for the curse of vampirism. It's not complete.
Right on you.
I don't know when it will be, but it is something that I have been... Strahd has made moves that gives me a very vested interest in completing it. And you will be, of course, welcome to it once it is complete.
And until then, if you would stand with us, I would personally volunteer to make sure that you do not go hungry until a time where we can cure you.
That is very kind of you. It is very... It's very kind.
You
What can I
are.
say? I like to feed people.
It's
Roy's like
Not-
fully face palms.
not what they usually mean when they say that. But
What he means is we are a mixed company. You will not find any judgment for your
Condition.
waves among us, and we have allies that are similar to you.
other vampires?
A couple.
Well, that being said,
He doesn't keep pushing because now is not the time to interrogate someone.
let's get you some clothes on.
He has some clothes on.
He's,
Oh, does he?
yeah, he was. Gawain had been pulling him out, and he was putting them on during the conversation.
If it's any consolation, I myself am not the farthest from undead.
Glances around at everyone. It is fine. I am not overly shaken by these turns of events. He starts a sentence but doesn't finish it.
It's all right. Take your time.
You did mention something when you first came to about wanting to be left in that state, which again, it's very fair considering the man who killed you is still at large and, well, turned you, I mean, and is also very aware that we just woke you up. What we're asking of you is it's the big ask of assisting us in trying to destroy someone who's that powerful. And I can understand if whatever mission you had before isn't something you no longer want to partake in. You don't have to make this decision now. But if for whatever reason you do want to return to the state you were in, that'd be perfectly fine. We don't want you involved in something that will cause you more strife. You've been through enough as is.
I will see my mission through.
We wanted to give you the chance to do so when we found out that you were available.
This is a good choice of word.
Hmm.
And he puts a hand on your shoulder, Ned. I appreciate you coming back for me, brother.
Oh, of course. And considering the unorthodox way I became one of your brothers, I do think there's some, I guess, practices I should probably learn.
That will teach you. Whatever you need to know.
Excellent.
Um,
Whatever can get me to finish Strahd off.
Not like that.
Maybe like that.
That man does love me.
Man does love you.
we have a safe place for set up in the town of Vallaki.
Debatable.
Which this person cannot go to.
Yes.
Will you let me talk? Both of you? Ned, can
Fine.
you double check that we are goods, like see invisibility goods?
I will cast the invisibility on top of already having the um non-detection up.
Any ethereal plane
And
bitches?
this will be for spell slot this time.
Okay. No ethereal plane bitches.
And no orbs.
Mm-mm.
Nothing out of
Can
the
I-
ordinary.
Once I
Can
get
Orion
the
do a perception check to sniff if there's anyone near us spying on us?
Yes, anyone with a scent capabilities may make a perception check as well.
Also, if you are going to like reveal the password, you could also do so in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right. I forgot.
19.
You forgore?
I forgot.
Ryan. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Anyone else?
Wait, what are you doing? Perception?
Uh,
Yeah, why
for
not?
for scent.
Oh, for scent, I can't spell shit.
Yep. So 19 and dirty 20.
19 and dirty 20.
Wait, I still have my zebra, right?
Yes,
they don't
but the
have-
zebra
they
doesn't
don't
have
have-
a keen smell.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't have King's.
Yeah, Mortari ain't got no smell.
I'm out then.
But in a rare moment, you feel that you are truly unmonitored. Perhaps because Strahd was just here, there's no need to keep checking in. He got what he needed. Or perhaps this is the oddity of, like, lull them into a false sense of security before continuing to spy on them. Who can say, really? But best you can tell, you are unspied on.
I will continue in my head anyways because I was reminded that we have the telepathic bond up. But I will share we have a safe place using a spell set up in Vallaki. When you get there, you should speak the word the password is Olensky, and you will not be hurt and you will be allowed in the area. It prevents all teleportation and planar travel. And of course, damages anyone of undead nature, among other creature types. Just as we believe that Strahd is preparing an attack on Vallaki, and as a preventative measure.
The more they change, the more they stay the same.
No, he's still a
Because-
dick.
Sure,
He's sly. He's not a dick.
Mm. He thinks he is. He's not. Sly. But I appreciate this is a lot of trust for people I have never seen. It is you'll forgive me if it is a lot to take in.
Of course, we understand the strangeness of it as we feel that we have met you and have come to know you a little bit through and like holds up the tome again. So feel free to try to get to know us in the same. We're
It's
not
also-
here to. We're here to be your allies.
Yeah. But speaking of that, it's also weird because for a brief moment, I was you.
Yeah,
Just
what
be
was
thankful
that
because honestly, we still don't know.
I was gonna say we don't know how that happened. It just we
All the
did
other
get
times-
the drop on Strahd with it though. That was fun.
So he did not know? That was not him?
No,
He doesn't. No, actually, that's still a mystery we've never really figured out.
it kind of got brushed aside after a bit. Like it just kind of fell by the like kind of one of the less important mysteries as things kept popping up.
It would. It's understandable.
Ivor sort of walks back up and grabs his other hand and looks toward Ned as we're pulling him up. And there's some sort of is there some sort of connection there between the three of us?
Like magical or just like you're
Yeah,
trying to make
magical.
threesome right now because
No, no, no. Just,
The chemistry
like,
is just fucking insane right now. Pheromones off the charts.
You know, I have been
the
dead
weave is
for
going crazy right now.
400 years. I have a lot of energy.
It's a long dry spell, all right? Quite literally a dry spell,
yeah,
actually.
very
Yeah.
much so, actually. Honestly, I don't think
Longest
you can
and-
spare the moisture. I don't think you can do this right now, but that's fine.
What is this? Dune, save your moisture.
Wow.
Did you try to spit on the man?
Try to spit on it. The hot twat girl comes back.
Hot tour. Chat, I think we broke the DM.
It's a conditioned response now to look and see what Rissa's face is doing whenever this happens.
Riss, I would like to point out that Lynn and Riss are two different people and have two very different reactions to this kind of shit.
And then we also has Amaris in the background. Like, what are you doing?
I'm sure she's blushing like mad. Amaris is just like,
Oh, this is what humans do. No.
Amaris is a human. What are you talking about?
Amaris is a human.
The only other one.
This is what we're doing nowadays?
Making notes for later with Alexi. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, as you guys gather up Leo, he is fit to travel again, covered in decent. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, did there appear to be like any hidden doors, traps, anything like that on the inside that cave area?
Give me an investigation check.
Also,
Can I
keep in
pose this
mind,
question to the group?
I did have the tremor sense before that. I don't know that it's been 10 minutes,
that's
it might
true.
have run out. But at some
Yes.
point I did.
So yes, the tremor sense did not reveal any like secret rooms or like obvious compartments.
Okay.
Okay.
It appears that this is the only room here in the mausoleum complex.
Okay.
Hey, Leo, one question. Well, we'll probably have many, but a question right now.
Yes.
Why do you think he just let us get you? You've known him for quite some time.
When I knew him, he was arrogant and invincible. So perhaps not arrogant, perhaps confident.
I mean, we have an overarching theory that he allows us to do everything we do because he just wants to have a good challenge. But I don't want to just rest on that being the explanation for everything, you know?
Yes. In a way, he is a very different person than the one I knew. I knew him when he was a fledgling vampire, freshly turned. It has been, you said, centuries?
That would be accurate.
He is a different man than I ever met. You are the experts now, brother.
Understood.
Even so, I'm sure your knowledge and the time that you spent with him would still be valuable. The information that we have learned from the book has been incredibly helpful,
Of course.
regardless of if it has been hundreds of years since. So do not count yourself as you what you know will still be useful, even if things have changed.
Of course. Of course.
Ultimately, Strahd will still be the same person, and I think you will find him I find in my studies that some people, especially people who go through the cycle, are unchanged to certain aspects in certain aspects.
Well, that is good to know, I suppose. We shall see.
Oh, what? Of course. Gawain starts to, as we're like getting stuff ready, is going to go into his stuff and does he remember what kind of armor did Leo wear?
Leo did
Was he
not
like a light
wear
armor kind of guy? Okay.
Light armor at most.
Okay.
Is he a rogue? I'm assuming he's a rogue.
He's a barbarian.
Oh, really?
Wielded a dagger?
He could wield wear half plate or medium armor as well. Then.
Yeah, half plate or medium armor. Oh shit.
Oh wait,
I
shit, yeah,
mean-
because I fought Leo that one time.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Oh, I would have showed him that too, by the way.
the tournament
Yes.
was a fun day.
That is fun.
Which if he feels like
Let's
commenting
shoot
on it
him up.
later, he should. But
Yeah,
Um,
shoot him up and get him back to the inn for a good night's rest.
I mean,
Shower.
I think he's fine. I mean, definitely we get him back to the end, but I think he's doing all right. Also, I don't think he'll need armor. I'll be so real.
he's a
I was just gonna
barbarian.
give it. We have a set of studded leather that we're not using.
Mhm.
I just figured might as well protect him a little bit.
Is that
He's-
in the puzzle box?
I
Yeah.
see you getting it out, and I just straight up look at him and ask, do you need armor? Do you need
No.
us to equip you?
No, what is that? No, don't look at me that. That is for
Shoot him up.
the only
just
time I've
shoot
worn
him
that
up
is
anyway.
before the
Fuck it.
the only time I've worn that is before sleeping with someone.
Oh, roleplay. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you say that out loud?
Actually, how healthy does he look? Did they get him to like half or what exactly?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
the
is he
situation?
still like bloodied?
I would prefer he not just die when we walk out of
No.
here.
no, he's gotten a significant amount of health back. He's looking solid.
Okay.
Okay.
So like probably like 3 HP less than full.
Who can say, really?
Well,
Except me.
I was very much considering using some lay on hands just to make sure he's good. So I'll put another at least 5 into him.
Okay.
Actually, no, because that's just blood. Would it be more beneficial if I gave him blood or lay on hands?
Blood.
Straight up, I think lay it on hands will hurt him.
Blood.
Cool.
Definitely blood.
Yeah,
I
just give
will.
him blood.
I will take my knife and think here, and just look at wrist, be like,
Like
and
there's
just have
there's
them-
no important like a section where there's like not any important arteries. There's no important nerve endings.
Is Gawain just gonna put it to his face, or do you want me to shape water again? It's your
if you could
choice.
shape water it. If you could
Okay.
shape water it, please.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
just do that. It's like, I guess, and then I will move it to his in front of him and allow him to drink it and the way he liked.
Thank you. And he consumes it, and he's even more like where he was. He's visibly better,
All right, cool.
even though he does raise an eyebrow at the presentation.
Uh,
He said he likes to
and-
feed people. He's not wrong.
All right, upstairs we go.
Yep. Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna make sure he has a weapon. So I'll just like pull out the puzzle box, be like, I know it's not ideal, but at least for right now, I either have a hand axe or a lance or a javelin. Your choice.
Give me
I
the
also have a
javelin.
shield. I also have a shield if you want to use it.
Yes.
Okay. I will pull out you know what? I'm gonna pull out Andromeda, my original
Hold on.
war
Before he
gong.
gets the shield, I'm trying to remember if unarmored defense works with a shield.
Ooh, I don't know if it
Does not.
2024
It does.
does anymore.
Ooh,
I thought it does.
Counts as medium armor.
are
It
they
does?
strong enough
I
to
believe
hold that
so.
shield?
No. The things will specifically call it out because some things call it out and some don't for shield specifically. But it's not like medium armor. It's just class dependent.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh, let's see.
Um,
Rules.
Yeah, the new barbarian
classes.
No,
can
you
still
can use a
use
shield. You can use a shield and still gain
Okay.
this benefit. Okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Yes, I will give him Andromeda, which is my old war gong shield. Just a big old fuck off like Spartan, like not a Spartan shield, but like that size.
and that's a hefty shield.
There's some judgment, like not like weird, like what is this nonsense? He doesn't say anything, but his body language very much reads like okay.
Oh, actually, I do have a battle axe. If you would prefer that.
Yes.
I pull out my old loot.
He's making it worse.
He's like, yes, and you pull this out, and he's like,
Look, we can get you something more to your liking when
why
we get
am I
back in town.
surprised?
I'm gonna.
This is
give
just
him-
this is temporary provisions. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
also gonna
just
give
we're on the
him this.
road.
I'm also gonna give him the skull chain of the devourer.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm sorry, the what of the what?
The skull chain of the devourer.
That's
Oh
really
my.
fucking concerning. You know
Okay.
why? Because I've taken notes extensively on like every item you guys have, just in case.
Mhm.
I've never fucking heard of that one.
That's the one we got from when we killed Isaac. Along with
Oh, Captain Strosny?
Yeah.
Was
that
the
weapon is this
the
again?
axe that you
Ivor?
got.
I mean, I know that's when we got the Dread Axe. I just don't remember us getting that.
Yeah, the
Yep.
skull chain
Okay,
is
that was
also
before
on him.
What weapon
Okay.
is this? Like, what kind of weapon is it?
Skull chain of the devourer.
is.
It's
Let me
basically
look.
What does it do?
While attuned to this item, you may use a bonus action to expend a charge and force all creatures within 10 feet, including you, to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or take 2d6 psychic damage. It has 3 charges and regains 1d4 minus 1 charges after a long rest.
What type of weapon is it?
It's basically like a bandolier that just goes over the shoulder.
Oh,
Okay,
so it's
so it's a
like it's armor. It's
Wondrous
not-
item.
No, it's not armor. it's
it's
just
a
wondrous
like
item.
a strap.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Barbarians do like straps.
Does it have like range? Like, is
So-
it 10 foot?
10
No,
foot
it's
range.
not a. It's not a.
Within
it's not a
13-foot
weapon.
radius, I think is what you said.
It's not a weapon. It's a magic item.
Yeah, it's an area
Yeah.
of effect magic weapon.
Mhm. Okay, cool.
That's pretty cool.
You offer it to him, and he's like, "No, thank you. I do not want anything to do with that."
Strangely, neither do I. It's been
There,
sitting in
go
the
down.
bag for months.
Give me an insight check, Yana.
That is a 10.
10. Yeah, it's understandable.
Right?
Oh, I'm
it goes.
also going to just drink a potion as well, DM. I never actually drank a potion from the original cut. I totally
Well, how
forgot
much
to.
damage did he take? How much damage did he take?
10.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. That's a potion or two.
Mhm. But yes, as you guys are able to begin heading back to Valaki with new friend Leo Delisnia in tow.
Okay, you're gonna have to put that in chat, please. I'm not.
Delisnia. Yeah. By the way, how do you spell Delisnia? Because I've been
Didn't
probably
put
butchering
there.
it.
Delisnya.
I'm gonna be so honest. My audio processing was not working there.
That's fine.
You'll need to
I'll-
I
type
was
me out.
wondering
Type it
why
out.
you were
Paste
so
it in.
quiet.
My brain was just like her letters and like in one just
Oh, there
fully.
you go. How do you spell it?
Let me here. I'll post it in. I'll paste it in chat.
All right, cool.
Because ain't no way I'm spelling that
DELISNYA.
off the cuff.
Oh, it was
All right.
DILI.
That wasn't that far off. All right, cool.
No, not at all. So, yes, you guys are able to return back to Valaki shortly. It's probably, all things considered, probably pushing noon by the time you guys arrive back through the Zarovich Gate. What's the play? I think figuring out what the next heading is, and then we'll pick back up there next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I mean,
That's good.
honestly, do we just go to the other mausoleum?
Yeah, I think that's probably where
Also,
we should be
does-
heading.
Does Leo want us? Does Leo want to travel with us, or is he wanting to just like go and
Sit
stay?
around.
I do not trust myself yet. I think I would rather stay with you.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Are we? What time of day is it?
About
Noon.
noon.
Do we even need to stop at Valaki? Do we just go?
I think we just go.
Keeping in mind that we don't even know if that other mausoleum for sure is the right one, but we could still check it out.
We can
Yeah.
check out the lead we
It's
have.
on the way. We should probably inform him, so we can tell Leo basically why we're going there and, whatever.
Also, that whatever protections might be there might force him to stay outside of it.
That'll be fine.
Depending on what the protections are. Also, I think it's a good idea because who knows what the fuck Strahd is doing right now, but I think he would expect us to return to Valaki immediately. So it might be a good thing for us not to.
Yes.
Mhm.
I hope
DM.
you're right.
As we're making, because I figured that on our way to finding the what's the word? Not tomb.
Crypt, mausoleum.
Mausoleum, thank you. As we were on our way to finding the mausoleum, probably no downtime because we were all like actively scanning and doing
Yeah.
stuff. But are we able to work any in at this point on our way to the other mausoleum?
Did you guys bring the Vardo then? I don't know that was
I figured-
mentioned.
I don't think.
I figured we did.
Oh, I thought we did it.
I thought we just
I
rode
thought
our
we did.
mounts.
Yeah, we just rode the.
Oh, I
mounts.
thought we were taking
No,
the Vardo.
we bounce with the body, not with the
No,
material.
I thought the Vardo we would only use it for like actually transporting like large groups. But otherwise, I thought this was like we each have a mount. We'll just ride over.
Yeah, also,
Well-
because aren't we quicker without the Vardo?
Yes.
So, yeah. So,
Okay. I thought we
Which
traveled
will-
at basically the same speed.
That's up to Steven. I don't know. I thought we did go faster without the Vardo.
Yeah, the Vardo is a little bit slower. It's a little bit less maneuverable. I don't know that mechanically it makes a difference as we're like drawing it out on the map, but
Especially since we're going off-road, we were going down the shore of the lake. It doesn't
Yeah.
quite make sense to bring the Vardo.
oh yeah, when you guys go off-roading with the Vardo, that's true. I do give it is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
If you're on the main road, then it's not a difference.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Ivor has to do hydraulics. Fuck me.
And my carriage.
Upgrade
And
the
my
Vardo
Vardo.
so we can go off-road.
Yep.
Where we're
Look,
going, we don't need roads.
Golly, GB, me.
But yeah, as you guys head back to, you pass by the main piers in front of Valaki off Lake Zarovich, and continue around to where Van Richten indicated on the map that the crypt was that he was investigating for your perusal at the start of our next session.
Cool.
So we will go ahead and pick up there next time. Thank you to everyone here for playing and joining with me. And thank you to everyone who joined us either live or on the VODs. I appreciate that you enjoy the stories we tell here. Like I say, every single week, it means a lot to me. That the silly little nerdy stuff that I like to write is something that maybe a handful of people like to watch and enjoy hearing. So it makes me feel good, and I appreciate you guys out there. But we will go ahead and call it for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. And always remember, you are the legend beyond the dragon's tail. Good night, everybody.